Welcome back, everyone, to Myth Speakers. Of course, going to be slightly longer than usual session today to make up for my computer just dying near the end of last session. It has not since presented any new issues this week, so hopefully it won't die again. But you really never know until it's too late, so we'll find out, I suppose. But in our last session, we finished the fastest feast competition, giving you all yet another first place. This time, no tie, just a startling record of all four of you managing to complete the feast when everyone else only had one or two people of their teams make it all the way to the end. With you guys in a pretty commanding lead medallion-wise now. You had a little break before the second event of the day, the Grand Melee, and in that time you were asked by Atthias Siphon to help him out with an issue of his. He mentioned that in the past few days, he had effectively had the opportunity to meet his fiance's family for the first time, and what was supposed to be sort of a feast and getting to know them last night, well, in preparation for that, someone showed up at his door looking starved, half dead, and Atthias kinda sorta fucked up and denied that person entry into his home in order to not run any risks of making a poor first impression. Which, of course, then unfortunately allowed this individual to die from starvation or exposure out on the streets nearby last night, and he returned as a spirit bound to Atthias house out of his anger at being turned away from the succor, the hospitality promised to those, such a big part of Bilax's culture. Atthias asked you to effectively come help deal with this spirit, which you did. You went, really tried your best to talk it down. It really tried to make you leave by violence or otherwise, but eventually you did manage to calm it enough and provide some alternative options that you were able to soothe the spirit. You came to learn that his name is Gatrian, and he was a bronze smith, sometimes a miner, and also a merchant of his own wares, a local of Bilax as well. And through your efforts, managed to give his spirit peace and allow him to pass on, were it not for the opportunity to form a new connection with Scophos. After all, Scophos already has so many spirits, it seems, attached to them. What's one more? Especially when this one more perhaps has some connection to the same people behind the reason Scophos is the way he is now. But we'll have to explore that at a later time, because now it is time for the Grand Melee. Over at the Kylean Field, everyone has been gathering here in the late afternoon for true gladiatorial combat. One of the oldest sports of the archipelago, of course, but to this day, still a wonderful experience nonetheless. As you guys all arrive, you see all the other teams are all there ready and waiting. Atthias separates from you guys to go meet up with Retienne and Ifani of his own team. You see the Pearl Chasers, you see Team Aki, you guys yourself. The person in charge of this event is not Undil or Terpsime, but a pretty large, older-looking cyclops. Some of you would recognize as Scorgamos, the leader of the Cyclopean Seers here in Bilax. Before the event gets directly underway, though, of course, as per usual, are there any specific things y'all would like to do? People you'd like to go and talk to? Or are you just good to go?
On is good to go. He's got his Tetsubo hefted on his shoulder. This is the event he's been looking forward to the most.
Yes, your Tetsubo. One of the officials will look to you all as you arrive, and I must inform you all, of course, personal weaponry is not allowed for this contest. We have specific weapons and protective gear prepared for contestants to make sure everyone is on a fair playing field. And of course, to prevent any lasting injuries.
Does that include items that aren't weapons that may assist you?
Other forms
Like, what
of
if...
equipment will need to be inspected as well, but are generally allowed. But you are set to be limited to your. You should only use weaponry. This is a melee. This is a combat. So using other tricks is somewhat frowned upon. Spellcasting is already sort of a gray area, so.
Well, I mean,
I have this... Oh, good.
when it comes to spellcasting, what if that's how the person fights? What are they to do then?
You don't have to compete.
I was going to say I have this lantern that makes my combat more powerful. And of course, it helps my poor vision at night, so it would put me on an even playing field. Just kidding. But it helps my combat
Looks
more
up at the
powerful.
sky.
Is that allowed?
uh, is the lantern magical in any way? Enchanted?
Mm. Is it?
No,
Wait.
yours is not.
No, simply powered by my own force of will, you might say.
I suppose that would be allowed. It's definitely a strange inclusion amongst your equipment, but certainly, I suppose. I mean, it's a
Well,
lantern, so.
I guess I'll ask this way. Are the weapons we are using, do they require both hands?
You have options. Please follow me. I'll show you over to the equipment.
Oh, that would be great.
Which specifically, first things first, you all will be handed with a set of like regulation padded armor effectively for use in this combat that I am going to go ahead and drop onto everyone's sheet so you can please change into it. It's effectively just like actual padded armor, but so it will be changing some statistics for you guys, of course. And then weapon-wise, you look over and there are three different types of weapon. There's one that is a bit smaller, more for those that are dexterous fighters who prefer to be a bit more agile. There's one that's more of a simple, kind of just like a club wrapped up with some padded cloth. And then there's a pretty hefty, more two-handed large weapon as well.
I'll take the hefty two-handed large weapon.
Okay, Talon wants a hefty tournament weapon. What about others?
Do I get
I'll
the
take a
sense
more
that if I...
agile.
You want the agile one, Cyrus?
Yes.
Right.
I don't know exactly what we're doing, but do I get the sense that if I used my implement to deal more damage, that would be a problem akin to using magic?
It would be frowned upon, for sure.
Okay.
But they're not
Then,
preventing you from having it with you. They're just saying try not to use it if you
Yeah.
can help it.
Okay, then I will, I'll take the heavy one and plan to not use my implement.
You want the two-handed hefty one?
Yes,
Sounds good.
there's no reason I couldn't do that, right?
Yeah.
My
So I
AC
used-
dropped by 5.
Wahoo!
Wait, is it in our... I don't think I have it in my inventory.
Aureus, I hope you're ready for your AC to drop by 5 as
I
well.
know.
It looks like it didn't
Yeah.
add to yours. There you go, Arias.
Freaking padded armor.
Yeah.
Oh, mine dropped by 3. Okay.
Ow!
I don't know.
Mine didn't drop at all. Let's fucking go.
Do
I
you
want
like
to look at
armor
everyone's
user?
AC now because this is gonna be painful for me.
Dex user. Let's go.
Arias's
Sorry.
didn't drop very much because Arias's AC was already kind of low.
Oh.
Scathos, what weapon did you want?
What were the options again? Sorry.
There's a hefty one, which would be your two-handed. There's a simple one, and there is an agile one. The agile one would be more if you're a dex fighter. The simple one is just like a basic, simple one-handed weapon, and the hefty one is a heavier two-handed weapon.
I guess the simple one then. I mean,
Sure.
it's Strength 1, Dex 2, but doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
No
And
ranged weapons.
for those who have a one-handed weapon, so Scathos and Cyrus, would either of you like a padded buckler as well?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I don't know.
Well, if spell casting isn't allowed, then yeah.
Well, they said it was a gray area.
They'd rather you not, but they're not necessarily going to stop you. They're just going to judge you for it. That's the sort of thing that might be like the barrier of getting an extra medallion or not at the end.
Hmm.
But
Man,
should
Yafani's gonna
use
wipe the floor with everybody.
as you all are handed your equipment, they start going over the rules of this. This sort of competition will differ from normal gladiatorial matches, especially the more ancient ones, in the fact that, of course, everyone is going to be wielding padded weapons and wearing protective gear. All of your weapons are also dipped in a pretty vibrant orange paint on their striking areas. And so to actually score a quote-unquote wound on someone, you must strike them in their head, their torso, or their arms. The protected areas, preferably. Rather you not smash someone in the face with a big, heavy, painted club. But things happen. Look, if Aki gets a broken beak, I'm just going to say I'll be the first one to laugh about it. So,
That sounds painful.
and secondly, instead of doing this a whole bunch of individual bracketed duels that would take a very long time, this is a grand melee. Everyone get in the ring and have a free-for-all. Last one standing wins. It's actually more about landing more blows than anyone else while receiving the fewest blows yourself. So, being nimble, knowing how to deal with opportunities as you guys get caught up amidst bedlam in the ring, which admittedly is not a particularly large ring, let me say that much. This ring is maybe 50 feet in diameter, which, you know, when we've got a Minotaur, a Cyclops, and a Centaur amongst the participants, it gets real crowded real quickly, let me tell you. What? Does anyone have any things they would like to do before the match begins now that you have been outfitted with the tournament equipment?
Based,
No.
based on the description, does it seem like the amount of damage you deal matters at all, or it's only it's about striking
No,
people?
it's dealing more damage is not important. It is about solidly hitting them.
Are all these
Are you
strikes
al-
inherently non-lethal?
Yes.
Are
Yeah,
you
that
allowed
is,
to trip and shove people?
you certainly
Do they
could.
mention that at all?
Yeah. The way this is designed is to be really simple around, similar to all the past games, focusing on you guys getting to make skill checks. But if you have cool ideas you would like to do, I am all for it. I will always say yes to cool ideas.
Okay.
Just thinking about. Oh, okay, never mind. It has the shove trait. The hefty weapon has the shove trait, guys.
The hefty, effectively, the weapons they're based off of are a great club, a club, and a light mace, I believe. Or the three weapons that I just made
Paizo
tournament versions
for
of.
the Paizo, for the love of God, bring the heavy mace back. You cowards.
Get the mace. The heavy mace. Smack your foes upside the head.
Hey, all I'm saying is in Divine Mysteries, the champion of Asmodeus is wielding a heavy mace, and there's no heavy mace in the game.
Scoffos, I just have to say, your dog's head is in the very bottom corner of your camera, and I'm loving it.
Oh, that's
You
awesome.
just barely see them.
I'm sorry, she's begging for water. Give me a moment.
Take your time. That's what I needed in my life today.
He's just like, come on, Dad, I'm thirsty.
Final time I'll ask this. Any things people would like to do in particular before stepping into the ring?
Is everyone on the other teams participating?
Yeah.
All right. So there's going to be... Oh, is Laura allowed to participate?
No.
Damn it.
I was under the impression that a lot of the others, while enthusiastic about the tournament, are not do not do combat themselves often. Do any of them look nervous, or do they all look pretty? I mean, it's all fun and games, so do they all look pretty ready?
Give me a perception check. But yes, there are, for reference, going to be 14 people, 3 of whom are large, in a 50-foot area. Not going to be a lot of space to move. Reyes. Yeah, no. All of them look pretty ready, pretty excited. It's, as you said, everyone here is like wanting to have a good time, and compete with one another. This is friendly competition at the end of the day, so everyone's pretty excited. Picked up their stuff, and it's not like people have blades drawn and are actually trying to injure one another, so it's just a more complex, pillow fight between friends, I suppose. That
So
hurts a little bit
is
more.
Dikaeos? Is that how you say his
Kaios?
name? Yeah, is Dikaios going after Aki for leaving him and his sailors to die?
He might. He might also hate you guys, though, just because you're friends now. And, hey, he knows what he's seen you fight. I got your number, you guys. You just don't know it yet. You've only seen me throw javelins, but I've seen all of you fight on a sinking ship, so
You got the recon knowledge on all of us.
I got your numbers. Yeah.
Oh, he's got our number.
He's
God
exploited
damn it.
vulnerability on all of you preemptively.
Easy.
Oh.
I win here because he didn't see me fight as a swashbuckler. He saw me fight as a commander. So he has no idea how I fight now. Ha ha ha.
Switch it up on him, change classes between combats.
I know, right?
God, now I'm just imagining a character that every, like, in-game day is a completely different class for some bullshit reason. And
So
I feel
Scoffos,
like
but
that would be
worse
hell.
in terms of
Hey,
rolling.
Jericho. The time-racked Mythic Destiny is that.
That just makes me sad if that ends up being true, but I'll live with it.
That sounds like a nightmare to play.
Yeah, it would be. You'd have 21 different character sheets.
Oh, no, you wouldn't. It's just every time you do your daily prep in Foundry, it will fully change everything. Rebuild your character sheet
Oh.
mid-session.
Oh, fuck.
Challenge accepted.
Scalpel challenge accepted.
Why do you sound excited about that idea, Scoffo? Stop that.
Easy
Alrighty.
for me. I have so many characters built. I don't ever have to worry.
You would
about
be
it.
fine. I'll just open your path builder and go,
Yep.
which one
So will
today?
the traits on the weapon matter at all mechanically?
Not really, no.
Okay, then I don't care which one I have.
Or if you would rather have the finesse agile weapon, you can. I'll absolutely give you that one as well. It's also
Yeah,
a
yeah.
simple weapon.
Yeah, sure.
So,
We'll take that one.
all right.
'Cause
Now,
there's
if
the
only
shout-
somebody
shout
had double
trait.
slice.
Next level for me.
Yeah. No simple tournament weapon. You can have the agile tournament weapon. Because it's also a simple weapon. The simple tournament weapon is more just if you want, like, to throw it at people.
My suspicious green is immediately like something's gonna attack us while we're like this.
No.
Okay, which one of the other team members looks murder? I already looked at them. I already perception checked them. Which one looks like they have a hidden shiv that they're gonna start using?
Aki.
I mean, let's be fair. Out of all of them, it's probably Semini would be the one to have, like, a hidden shiv. But at the same time,
Angry.
just don't get behind Retien as you guys are in the fight. That's the smart move, okay?
True.
That's why your armor is padded.
Can I use my
heavily.
horns? Wait, okay, no, those are lethal. Never mind. Okay.
I mean, if you ask that, someone would bring out, like, some tape and some extra padding. We'll wrap
Wait, I
them
would
up
like
for
them to
you
do
if you
that.
want.
Thank you. You never know when it might be useful.
So, for the purposes of this, all attacks are basically inherently non-lethal. No need to take them with a -2 is how we're treating it. You would take a -2 if for whatever reason you wished to make a lethal attack with them. But it's fight time. Yippee! As everyone gets into the arena, hefting their weapons, some with bucklers, some with heavier equipment, some wielding 2 lighter weapons as well, some looking a bit more uncomfortable, but everyone generally with a smile on their face as immediately, once everyone signals that they are ready, Skagamos off to the side rings a bell to announce the beginning of the melee, where people can all sort of go after whoever they want to. But we are going to roll, of course, to see who gets caught in what sort of situation. So who wants to go first here?
Me.
Or we could even just put everyone in initiative if we wanted to do a different sort of determination. Let's do that. Everyone roll initiative.
Aw, damn it.
Let's see if I got there we go, encounter up. Perfect. So everyone can go ahead and get themselves in a slightly different, slightly unique way of going about things. And, well, Ton, you spoke first. You are indeed up first.
So do I get to pick who I go after?
Perhaps. Yeah, who in particular would you like to try and combat? No promises that it
Aki.
will, you want to specifically go after Aki. Okay. Roll a d10 for me.
Okay.
We shall start off with the d10. Did you get a 5? Fantastic. All right. As you signal or you seek out Aki amidst the bedlam, you see Semini and Olshuk sort of disappear into the melee, but you go for Aki as well. As you go to swing on her out of the corner of your eye, you see a small wrapped mace coming up out of the crowd, crashing towards your side. Semini seems to have hidden herself and is trying to launch a sneak attack on you as you go for Aki. You've got a couple options of what you want to do here. You can give me either a, let's say, thievery check if you want to try and outmaneuver her. You could give me just a reflex or will save to try and dodge. If you want to call the crowd out to shame her for this, I'd say performance. Or you can, of course, just make a strike with your weapon.
At her?
Yeah.
Do
He's
do
a
I need
more
to target
immediate
her
threat
token?
than Aki. No, you don't need to
Do I-
target.
All right, let's just do the strike because that's the best one I've got.
Coward. A 15 is a miss.
Oh, well, we're gonna hero point that.
We're going through them quick today, I see. But a 20 will absolutely succeed. As Semini swings up towards you, you immediately pivot, swing your club right at her, which catches her in the inner arm, sort of partially knocking the blow away and dealing a wound to her. But now we need to see if she actually gets a hit off on you during this time. This is simply a flat check. I'm going to be rolling these. The DC of the flat check is dependent on how well you roll on this sort of clash roll you just made.
Okay.
So, with a failure on this, you are going to take 1 wound. You're out when you take 3 wounds. But
So the failure on the flat check gives you a wound.
yes,
Okay. Did she receive a wound from me?
she did.
Okay.
Yeah, you successfully wounded her. You sort of caught her on the arm, knocked her arm back, but it almost ended up being both of you clashed at the same time. You hit her arm right as she managed to catch you sort of in the side of your torso with her. So even though you knocked her arm away, there's still a bright spot of paint on your side, signaling that you have been hit once.
Okay.
But what we should probably do here, or what I should do here, is
Just up my wounded condition.
you know what? That's actually a pretty solid idea. Yeah. Once you're wounded, go ahead and put the wounded condition on yourself. We also have to keep track of how many victory points each person gets, since the scoring of this is individual based.
Up the dying value for the victory points.
I'm keeping track of that. You don't have to.
Okay.
But hey, that also means if all of you do really well, you could sweep the podium of all the medals in this competition. But that is, of course, not guaranteed. So, you've gotten one wound, but you've also gotten a wound off on someone, and that's going to pivot us over to Scothos. Scothos, is there anyone in particular you would like to try and fight off? Or hit? You're muted.
All I said was so far.
Fair enough. You can say no. You don't have to try. You don't have to have a specific person you want to hit.
Let's say he's more focused on getting to one of the corners. Is this like a boxing type ring? Like
It's a big circular arena.
Oh, it's circular?
Yeah, it's a 50-foot diameter circle, like, marked off with rope, effectively.
Okay.
It's a big sumo ring.
He'll be focused on staying on the outside of the circle.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a d10 for me. 6. Okay. We will say in this moment, as you start trying to maneuver, keep to the outside of this group, you see an opportunity. As you watch Retienne sort of clashing with Fel and Melida simultaneously. She's got a big great club, and the two smaller combatants are sort of locked in combat with her with their smaller weapons. There is an opportunity there if you would like to do something perhaps cunning or flashy. So, of course, for any of these options, you guys can always just make a strike. But I would also say, in this case, if you wanted to aid one of these groups into hitting one of the others, performance or deception might be viable skill checks here.
I do not have either of those.
Fair enough.
So you said it was Fel and Melita?
Yeah, Fel and Melida are fighting Retienne simultaneously. And Retienne's got one of the, like, the sort of large clubs, and she's almost two-handing it to block blows from hitting her.
Yeah, I already messed with Melita this competition.
You did. Just earlier. She might come after you because of that. We'll find out.
Yeah, you know what? I would like to attempt to disarm Fel.
Go for it.
You just want me to use the disarm macro?
Sure. Yeah, we'll say go ahead and attempt to disarm. Be a little funky here, but yeah, let's see it.
Your opponent.
A 16 is going to be an exact success for you in this case. As you see the three of them sort of locked in combat, you quickly sort of input your small mace, hooking it between Fel's hand, and just pull her off balance slightly, which gives Retienne a little bit of that sort of strength imbalance to crack the side of her club forward, catching the off-balance Fel directly in her chest. Absolutely getting a victory point for you. But now we've got to see if you suffer any retribution. As you are going to succeed on the flat check, which means you are going to take no wounds. As the off-balance Fel gets a hit, stands up, looks at you with a bit of a shocked look on her face. We were having a moment there. And tries to swing at you.
Hey, now it's 2v2 and it's fair.
I suppose. She swings at you, and you just put your little buckler up in the way, easily blocking the blow, and keeping yourself just fine in this at the moment. Cyrus, anyone in particular you would like to go after?
Semini.
Fair enough. Give me that D10 roll. There's so many names I had to go for a moment and be like, who the fuck is Semini again? Oh, right. Fantastic. You see Semini try for that sneak attack on Ton, and both of them manage to hit each other at the same time, and she immediately sort of tries to slink off at the same time. But you sort of stand right in her way, so she stands up, grabs her lapels, and sort of straightens her coat underneath the armor, cracks her neck. All right, let's do this then.
Alrighty.
You have a couple options here. Would you like to try and effectively meet her head on right now, which is going to make it slightly more challenging, but perhaps better rewarding, or would you like to instead take another opportunity?
What exactly does that entail?
Higher DC for potentially more victory points.
Ooh. Yeah, you know what? Cyrus is a gambler. Let's do it.
All right, your only option here is an attack roll.
Okay.
And a 14 is a failure. So up to you if you would like to keep that. All right, we're really going through hero points. Oh boy!
Let's fucking go!
Okay. So gotta make my dice rolls on the side. Fantastic. As Semini is knocked away from Ton and tries to get in sort of a better position with you putting on a brave front. You've seen her before. You know she's a noble, more of an alchemist than anything else. This sort of frontline combat is not what she's good at. And also, you've been in just so many deck fights before where it's utter chaos all around you. You know how to manipulate the situation to your advantage. Bam, bam, bam! 3 blows on her.
Hell yeah.
As you immediately just side of the head, crack her 3 times quickly with your padded weapon as she flails trying to hit you, knocking her down to the ground. That is a full 3 victory points for you. Semini is completely knocked out of the fight.
Let's go.
And you take no wounds either.
Sweet. Perfect.
Reyes, anything in particular you are thinking, or people, any specific individual you want to go after?
Maybe I want to see how Aki is reacting to this.
She is swinging at people. Controlled swinging, but still like wild, heavy blows. She swings over at, like, she's locked with Ifani for a moment as the fight broke out, but now seeing Ton, like, dashing towards her is pushing Ifani away to try and meet Ton head on, while also, like, blocking blows from people around her.
Can I try... Sorry, because Tan was sidetracked with something else, can I instead try to, meet her and attack her?
Yeah. Roll me that D10. Why are we all so focused on Aki?
I wasn't.
I appreciate it, Cyrus. Why are we all so hateful?
We're not hateful. It's just the people who've been involved, okay? But also,
Arias,
like, I saw this barbarian, but you're telling me instead I should attack this sheep herder or this potter or this grandma? Like,
yes, this is everyone's game. Be careful or you'll get whacked.
I mean, true.
Uh,
Watch to be the one to, like, take one of us out, but...
You head for Aki, trying to get a swing on her, but as she sees both you and Ton striding after her, she pushes Ifani away, and Ifani sort of takes that momentum, takes a blow to her own chest, and spins around to be right in your face, Arias, blocking you before you can directly get to Aki. And she immediately brings up, she's got a pair of normal clubs in her hand, and she immediately tries to smack you with them simultaneously. Similar to the issue Tan came across, you could give me, like, thievery to outmaneuver them, reflex or will to dodge them. If you want to shame her for not continuing her fight and try and get the crowd to boo her, performance would be an option. Or you could always just go for a strike. I love that that's an option here. Direct the audience to shame the foe.
What does that even do
What about-
for us?
Yeah,
Basically, you can get victory points this way, because, you know, if the crowd is booing her, that's
Oh.
going to distract her so you can get a hit off, obviously.
Oh, fair.
Everyone here very much cares about their public perception.
Cyrus could not give less of a shit. Let's go.
Can I
Actually,
use,
it's not even the crowd, let's
intimida-
be honest. It's just Laura.
Yeah.
Can I use intimidation and be like, what are you, blocking strikes to other teams now? What is this?
I'm going to say for this interaction
Maybe it has to be
specifically,
performance.
intimidation is not a particularly usable skill. That's
Okay.
usable for some of the other situations you might get caught in during this fight, but
Yeah. Then...
in this case, this is like quick turn, immediately swinging on you, almost before you
I'll
have time to
just-
react.
go ahead and and react by trying to shove her back with this club, I guess,
Okay.
with the end of this club. That's athletics, right? Not a normal strike.
Yep. In the basic action macros, even.
Crazy. Okay.
Goddamn, people.
Okay.
Calm down.
No.
Can I push her into hockey?
As Ifani sort of turns around and immediately lances up her blows at you, you take your large club and just shove forward, trying to leverage that reach it has to push her away. You catch her right in the chest, knocking her a few steps backwards, back towards Aki, who then strikes her in the back simultaneously, as Ifani is also simultaneously knocked out of this competition. However, you quickly feel a slight sting, and you look down and see orange paint on your forearm. One of Ifani's clubs caught you as you were shoving her back. So, you have one wound on you as well at this point. And that's going to move us into round 2 here. Back up to Ton. What you got for us?
All right. Is there anyone who's eyeing me up to charge at me?
Eyeing you up to charge at you? At the moment, perhaps not. If you want to roll a d10 first, we'll see what situation you might find yourself in, and if someone would be eyeing you up at that point. An 8. Yeah, I'd actually say at that point in time, you see Sapple sort of disengage from Ulshuk, look around for another opponent, see you currently not engaged at the moment, bit of a smile cross his face, and immediately start striding forward towards you. to
What
duel you.
kind of weapons does he have?
Sapple, he's got a mace in one hand and a buckler in the other.
Oh, well, Ton's going to get that grin on his face, rear the club back, and
Yeah.
go after him as well.
You swing on him. He raises that buckler and takes it like a champ. Little horrifying for such a skinny-looking guy. That's snake blood, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
But the two of you very quickly enter a back and forth, where you're both swinging and blocking and dodging very easily in a drawn-out little duel. And give me fortitude if you want to try and outlast him for an opening. You could give me intimidation if you want to try and scare him into making a mistake. You could also try and give me like deception or stealth if you want to try and like deceive him into an opening. Or of course, you can just hit him.
All these wonderful skills that I don't.
Yeah, you're
use
just gonna
in
hit him. I
combat because I'm a
know.
barbarian.
But I'm trying to give you cool opportunities to do things, and you're saying, nah, hit him.
I'll try to outlast him with a fortitude save.
Cool.
I'll switch it up.
Alrighty. I will say striking has a higher DC than skill checks or saving throws that can be made.
Okay.
And a 21 fortitude is absolutely a success in this moment in time, which is going to be... You manage to outlast him until he shows a slight weakness. You crack down onto his shoulder with your club as he just misses a block with his buckler. You force him down onto the ground onto one knee, and seeing him down for a moment, catching his breath, you turn to look for other combatants and feel a strike in your own back as Sapple stands back up, breathing heavily, getting a blow off on you simultaneously. You're up to wounded 2. But you also have 2 victory points at this point.
How many wounds does he have?
At this point, he's only got the 1 as well. Looks like he managed to escape Wolfshock without taking anything so far, so you got his first wound on him. Scathos, what you got?
I'm guessing Fell is very angry at me.
Perhaps a bit so. If you want to sort of get into a bit of a duel with her, you certainly could. But if you'd rather see what other opportunities are up, we can also do that.
See here. I'm just gonna focus on trying to dodge her strikes.
Okay. Well, so I've got different scenes going on for these effectively.
Okay. What would? Yeah.
So if you want to, basically, do you want to specifically focus on a duel with her, or do you want to look for other opportunities here? Because that'll determine what your general options are.
Yeah. I mean, I'll focus on her.
Sure.
I guess.
All right. Then, as the two of you begin exchanging blows with one another, if you want to focus on dodging her, you can absolutely give me reflex. You could also, like, similarly to Ton, deception or stealth to try and look for an opening. All of those would be acceptable.
Oh, will save isn't on this one. Okay.
Not on this one, no.
Yeah, I'll do reflex.
Sure.
I think the way I'll theme it is he's gonna since Retian is nearby, just like roll under her and go to her other side to like separate us.
Yes, roll under the horse. That's a good idea. Nothing will go wrong. As you roll, you notice she's got paint on her hooves, maybe on purpose.
I helped her.
You did, but everyone's an enemy here.
Well, we'll see.
I'm waiting for one of you guys to attack one another. Stop with the
Wow.
nat fucking 20s, people. Holy shit. This is the third one so far in a round and a half. God damn. Can y'all chill, please? Good and bad for you there, Scoffos, as you roll quickly underneath Retienne, trying to dodge Fell. Putting Retienne between you. You get a hit off on Fell, and as you come up underneath Retienne, you get a hit off on her simultaneously, getting you 2 hits for 2 victory points. However, rolling under a horse, one, is not a smart decision, and one of her hooves does catch you. And also, as you come up, Melida, who was crossing blows with Retienne, simultaneously swings out towards you. You take 2 wounds for this.
Okay.
But you're up to 3 victory points total. Cyrus. You're muted. Cyrus is dead, I suppose. Oh, Cyrus stepped away. I'm an idiot. I'm a very smart person. We'll come back to Cyrus then. Arias, we'll start with you here. You can, of course, if you have someone in particular you want to go after, feel free to say, but you can also start with the roll to see what sort of situation you end up in.
I would like to do that.
Yeah, give me the D10. Fantastic. Yeah, you look over, you see Dikaios and Ulshuk both currently looking around for opportunities, perhaps maybe more honorable, not wanting to sneak up and hit anyone who's not currently engaged, but you've got the drop on either one of them if you wanted to. You could do a strike. You could use deception if you want to try and bait them into fighting one another. You could also give me performance if you just really want to play up to the crowd the hit you give to one of them.
It was Ulshuk and who?
Dikaios.
Okay. And deception would be to sneak up on them.
Deception would be more like get them to fight one another.
Oh.
Because they're both looking for an opponent at the moment. They haven't necessarily yet noticed each other or yourself. So, if you go for a strike, the DC will be lower than normal because they haven't noticed you. But you got options.
Then, I think I will go for a strike on Dikaios.
Sounds good. Save this man's friends and then hit him with a sneak attack.
Go easy on you, old man. Yes.
Old man?
Just because you were drowning 24 hours ago.
So much hate.
Oops. Oh my god.
A 9 does fail in this case. Well, we're really using our hero points in advance. Cool. That will be a success for you, but we shall see if you get any wounds. As I roll my dice off my table. You do not, maybe. That rolled D4. You do not take any wounds this time. A success on the flat check is D4 minus 3 wounds, so there's a slight chance you take a wound on a successful flat check. Cyrus, Welcome back. Or I suppose I should describe what exactly happens, Arias, as you single out Dikaios before he can see anyone else, get up behind him and take a quick blow on him, which maybe he hears the wind whistling of your club. He tries to duck down and roll out of the way, but manages to sort of get cracked slightly on the back of his head. There's like a skim of orange paint over the padded cap he's wearing as he stands back up. Doesn't even have an opportunity to swing on you. You caught him so off guard. Well, that was good.
But now him.
That was a good
now
blow.
You wanted to join. Gotta give you the full experience.
I appreciate it. No special treatment. Iris, your second round opportunity.
Okay. Do we know what team is currently close to us in medals?
In medals, the Golden Pegasi is in second, but there are a full 5 medals behind you guys.
Gotcha. Fuck it. We're gonna go for Redian.
All right, roll that d10 for me. She's been pretty engaged so far. 6. Fantastic. All right. As you swing towards her, trying to engage in that fight, there's Retienne, there's Fel, there's Melida, there is Scaphos as well. A whole group of them all sort of engaged simultaneously. And you say, fuck it, we'll join that fight. You got a couple options here. You can, of course, go for a hit. If you want to, use athletics to maybe start shoving people into one another, you could give me intimidation to maybe like buy some space, scare some people off, trip them up. You could also give me acrobatics or stealth if you want to maybe like disappear among the people and launch some sneak attacks.
I will attempt stealth.
Go for it. A 22 is a success for you. As you swing out towards these people, sort of hiding your presence, you see this large group all focused on one another. The wounds are stacking up, and before anyone can pay attention, you launch yourself forward amidst the crowd and get a pretty powerful blow off on Retienne, which is her 3rd wound and knocks her out of the competition. However, as she, under the urging of the judges and the crowd, starts to make her way out of the competition, you find yourself distracted for a moment, sort of watching her leave, slipping your mind how many other people are surrounding you mid-fight, and multiple blows rain down upon you. Dodge a couple of them, but you still walk out of that fight with 2 wounds.
Okay.
So, as we move into the 3rd round, for reference, 3 of you are at 2 wounds. Any failure knocks you out. Only Arias is still on 1 wound. But the fight is definitely reaching a climax. People are starting to drop out from 3 wounds. People are getting multiple blows off a piece. Shouldn't be long now before the winner is left on stage. Ton, back to you at the top. Anyone in particular, or do you just want to roll?
Who's all left? Aside from my team.
Good question. Atai Sifon, Melida, Fel, Sapple. I'd say Dikaios got knocked out. Aki and Ulshuk, but everyone's got multiple wounds on them at this point. So most people are still in the ring. It's like Ifani, Retienne, and Semini are the only ones that have been fully knocked out, but everyone else has at least 1. A lot of people have 2 wounds amongst them.
Right. I would just want to roll the d10 to see what happens.
Go for it. 7. fantastically. Any particular person you want to get into another back and forth with? You were in a back and forth with Sapple last round. You can continue that and try and determine the winner between the two of you. Or if you want to sort of single someone else out to try and just go toe-to-toe until you're the last ones remaining, by all means.
How many wounds does Sapple have?
Good question. Doesn't really matter because at this point, the goal is always you getting more wounds off on people.
Yeah, the
I
reason
don't have
asked is
listed numbers of wounds for each NPC at every given stage.
Well,
I'm not tracking that shit.
I want an NPC that is mutually assured destruction.
Sapple would be a choice for that right now.
All right, then let's go toe to toe with him.
All right. Similar to last round, you can give me Fortitude if you just want to basically see who can outlast one another. You can give me Intimidation if you want to try and scare him into making a mistake. You can give me Deception or Stealth if you want to try and trip him up. Or you can just hit him.
Let's try to outlast him again.
Give me another Fortitude save.
Yeah, barbarian.
I should also ask, Ton, are you in a rage during all this? Stop with the nat fucking 20s, people! Jesus Christ!
No.
Let's go.
Jericho, no.
Okay.
It's not magic, but calling upon the aid of the spirits that he's been in contact with, he sees as, okay, this is a friendly competition. I'm not trying to rend your soul.
Fair. Definitely makes you better. Aki's gone into a rage. She went into a rage immediately.
Oh yeah, I figured.
You get another 2 victory points as you sort of both you and Sapple trying to outlast the other person, trading blows back and forth until one person makes a mistake. Eventually, you see him slip up and you go for one ginormous hit that would not only hit him, but knock him over into Ulshuk, knocking both of them out. It's glorious. What a beautiful, beautiful hit. You hit Sapple, you hand him flying backwards as he is knocked to the side of your club, just continues to swing, catches Ulshuk in his chest and knocks him down to the ground. And at the same time, you see, out of nowhere, a club flying through the crowd. Fell's empty hand having thrown it, and you do not have enough time to react as it strikes you square in the chest. You don't feel it, but the paint mark is there.
Yeah.
You've taken your 3rd wound and are out.
So I took out Sapple, and is Ulshuk out as well, or is he still up?
Ulshuk's on 1 wound left, but he's also down on the ground at the moment.
Hey, Blaze of Glory, what better way? Okay.
Ton, you
What
ended
better
off
way to
with
go out?
4 victory points.
Nice.
Scoffos, what do you got?
Ooh, I'm torn.
You've got Melida right next to you. You've also got Cyrus right next to you. Fell's pretty close by still, and Fell just threw away one of her 2 clubs.
Oh, she's dual wielding.
Yeah.
Cheater. Cheater. Well, I mean, I can't let that stand. So I will attack her.
Go for it.
Or focus on her.
Yeah, give me a D10 roll. See what happens.
Yeah. 4.
Oh, 4. You're a master at taking opportunities that present themselves to you, Scoffos. She's throwing a weapon. She's focused on Ton at the moment. You can absolutely take advantage of this situation. Lower DC if you want to strike. You could also give me performance if you really want to play up knocking her out of the fight. Or, again, like, we'll say deception if you want to try and bait, like, Melida into missing a hit on you and hitting her.
We'll just strike.
Go for it.
Okay. Oh, I'll hero point it.
Sure.
I don't think that's a hit anyway.
It is not. Ooh. But a 23 absolutely is. That is 1 more victory point for you. And let's see if you take a wound as well. My D20 is real cursed tonight, let me tell you. That swing from Melida I mentioned, as you stride and manage to catch Fel before she can recover from hitting Ton, simultaneously Melida manages to crack you with her weapon as well, and both you and Fel are simultaneously knocked out of the contest as you take your third wound, but similarly are at 4 victory points. Cyrus.
I'm gonna try and go for the currently prone Olshuk.
Go for it. Give me the D10 roll. Let's see what you get. An 8. Oh, absolutely. You see him down on the ground. You could absolutely take advantage of this opening with like deception or stealth, or if you want to use, let's say, a reflex save to dodge his flailing swing as he tries to get up and hit him, or you could just hit him.
We'll go for the reflex save.
Go for it. A 16 is an exact success.
Okay.
Which means you also take a wound at the same time as him.
Damn it.
My
Motherfucker.
dice have been real fucking awful tonight. I need to stop using that blue D20. As you sort of jump over his blow as he tries to stand up and maybe even do a funny front flip as you do so. Swashbucklers need to be a bit ostentatious, of course, and manage to catch him in the shoulder before landing on the ground. At the same time, you look over at him, see him smile with a little wry grin on his face as he acknowledges that he's out. You look up and see Aki's blow come crashing into your chest, knocking you a foot or two back, tumbling onto Olshuk, as you are also knocked out of the fight. But you got 5 victory points.
Hell yeah.
Aureus, we are up to you. You are the only person in the party remaining. The only contestants remaining are Etiasiphon, Melida, and Aki at this point as well.
Funny how that worked out.
I know.
They're all top of their columns.
It's perfect.
Mhm.
Real Pathfinder moments. You're muted.
Sorry. Can I? Well, I want to go for a Ties. Yeah, I kind of want to go for a Ties-a-thon strategically
deserves
because
it.
the Golden Pegasus are in second place.
Oh,
like,
okay, fair enough.
overall.
I will say for
So-
reference, Etiasiphon has maybe gotten one hit off on someone. Maybe. You're not sure. He's been doing what Scoffos originally wanted to do, which is hide at the side of the ring and hope no one notices him the whole time. He
Well, now that
overate
there's
during the
less people,
feast, and now he's struggling.
I'm gonna charge him.
Okay. Roll that D10 for me.
Going for the gore attack.
God.
He's gonna he's gonna have the red thing out like a matador.
He's got orange paint on his club, and he's wondering, is that red enough? Ugh.
No,
Um,
it's not.
He starts wildly flailing as you approach him. You could give me reflex. You could give me will if you just want to dodge him before knocking him out. You could hit him. You could also, I'll say, diplomacy maybe this time if you want to make the crowd laugh at him for how cowardly he's been.
Hey, you're good at diplomacy, aren't you?
And you can always
No.
just hit him.
I should be.
Blackmail him.
That's cruel.
You
Remember the guy you
violated
let die?
hospitality. Yeah.
Don't you feel nauseous? Don't you just want to throw up right now? I said that. No. I guess I'll use will and try to get. Or no, wait, that wouldn't be get out. No, that would that be get out of the way.
You'd be basically dodging his flailing blows before going in for a counter with Will.
I'll try to do that. I'll try.
It would be less like dodging off of reflex and more recognizing that he's just flailing and like the distance you have to stand away from to just not hit you.
I'll try to stay calm and
Okay.
not be hit.
Stay calm and leverage the fact that you have a great club and he's got a small
Yes.
club. Yeah, that's a success. You see him. You've done the same thing to someone else. To Afani, actually. You take the club, point it directly towards him, and just push. You easily stay out of his club's reach. He doesn't get a single hit off on you, and he just trips over the rope and falls out of the arena. As you finish off Tiasifon, you see Melida and Aki simultaneously going at it. The rest of you, having stepped out of the ring yourselves, see the pair of them both simultaneously get the third hit off on one another, meaning everyone is out aside from Arias, who, despite being one of the largest contestants, only took one wound this entire time. Didn't even come close to
15
falling
AC is crazy.
out. That would be the end of things. That should be the end of things.
Oh no.
Aki mad.
Aki mad. Aki went into a rage and is not paying attention to the spirit of the competition anymore, let's say. As Arias, you take a moment to sort of look around. You see them both hit each other and revel in the fact that, hey, I'm the last one standing. I believe you sort of got a taste for this lifestyle in the first place from watching a match such as this way in the past. Am I correct?
Yes. So Arias feels very, very happy in this moment. The only thing that would be better if she actually had her lantern and didn't leave it with the rest of the gear, but...
And then you start hearing the sound of smacking. The sound of the crowd sort of fills your ears once more, and it's not cheering. It's shouting, anger. The rest of you have sort of gone off to the side and, like, started to take your stuff off, but have gotten nowhere near close, as you see Aki throes of her rage. Ton, you especially, you've seen a person succumb to their rage before. It's not a pretty sight. You recognize Aki, not present right now, just a battle-hungry individual, and she is beating Melida.
Okay, Jericho, can I drop my club, charge Aki, and attempt to grapple her?
Well, what we can do here is have Aki roll initiative and begin the actual fight.
Oh, snap.
As
Okay.
many of you guys are out of the ring, still with your tournament equipment on, but as the crowd shouts, the judges were trying to get her out of the arena. Something maybe snaps, maybe just doesn't work in her brain at the moment, and amidst the orange paint flying off of her weapon, you also see red blood beginning to fly as Melida is on the ground with blood streaming from her nostrils and mouth under this.
Yeah, I think you need to end the combat so we can roll again.
Oh no, we're keeping the initiatives you guys rolled.
Oh, she's just rolling into the initiative. Okay.
Aki's just rolling into this initiative. Now you guys know why I have the artwork of her with a padded weapon for this whole thing.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Instead of a regular weapon. But Aki, I should actually maybe get her rage effect on her, because that is kind of important to have. She is in the midst of her rage right now. And yeah, seeing Melida sort of on the ground at this point, she's going to sort of look up and around, red in her eyes, see you still standing, Arias, and she's going to charge you. And she is going to stride forward and make a swing with her great club. Tournament great club, I should specify. Getting an exact hit because of the padded armor is going to deal a grand total of 8 points of damage to you. As you feel not just in the blow of the great club, but electricity immediately begin to arc over your body as well. And that's going to be the end of her turn, as she was sort of focused on Melida to start things off. Ton, you are still the quickest to react to this whole thing.
All right, so I'm striding all the way. 2 actions to stride, and
Yep.
then time to attempt the grapple.
Okay.
If I could get.
And so are you saying
Oh.
you dropped your club and left it behind over there?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I'm hero pointing that.
You don't want to crit fail to grab the raging one?
No.
Fantastic. Okay. You rush and wrap your arms around her. You feel her struggling and squirming and swinging. But you are, for the moment, holding her back. Scophos, we're over to you.
Which square is Melita in?
We will say Melida is right here.
Okay.
There. She would be pretty injured right now.
Melida's grandkids are gonna kill Aki for this. All 50 of them.
There's only 14.
All right, I'm gonna take 2 move actions to get
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
Provoking if she has it.
She does not have a reactive strike, no.
Okay, and then with my last action, I will cast
Activate
Garden
that
of
Garden of Healing.
to give
And-
Melita and Aureus some healing here.
Fantastic. Go ahead and roll
Thank
that.
you.
I don't know why
Alright.
that's a question mark, but yeah.
Oh, there's 3 total. Melida sort of rolls onto her side, sort of gets onto, like, hands and knees, spits some blood out, but looks over and nods at you with thanks, before starting to stand up and make her way out of the arena. Cyrus, you're up next.
Oh, wow.
Hi.
Sire's gonna sprint up. What's my movement
This
speed? I actually
armor
don't
ass.
know. Jericho.
Yar.
Would you say I had gotten panache off of the last hit?
You did do a cool backflip, or a front flip. But I'm gonna say no, because you then immediately kind of got knocked on your ass.
Fair.
You had panache for all of 3 seconds, and it was immediately taken away.
Sounds good. Alright, then I will 2 actions to run up.
All right.
And actually, no, we're not gonna run up to there. Gonna come here.
Okay.
Just do again.
You do not have any of your normal equipment right now, for reference.
Yeah,
that is
no.
all,
That's
like, a distance away.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna Rage and Bone Ma. How does that work?
You
Does
can
it
still
work?
Bon Mo her. She can't make
Okay.
concentrate actions while raging,
Got it.
but she can still be affected by concentrate actions.
Because, yeah, this is perception and will saves.
Yeah.
So, let's try it.
Yeah, a raging barbarian
I need to
cannot
actually
use
roll to do that.
concentrate actions typically, except seek.
How do I make a Bone Mo check?
There's a diplomacy
is.
button in that
Yeah,
action.
found it.
As you start insulting her.
Yep.
How rude.
And then I will use my last action to...
Don't forget to green your panache.
Yeah, it already gave it to... Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind.
No, it just puts it in chat. You have to actually manually apply it to yourself.
Okay. I'm going to try insulting her in an effort to try and draw their attention to me,
Okay.
if that works. And in that case, I will use Extravagant Parry.
Gotcha. Die and it went flying somewhere else. And there it is. All right.
I'm also going to have dropped the buckler.
Sure. Because why buckler when can parry?
Yeah.
All right. Arias, we are up to you.
Do I know from fighting alongside Ton at this point what will end someone's rage?
Being knocked out. Creatures
Is that the
cannot end their
only-
rage willingly. So typically by being knocked out or having no perceivable foes.
Okay. Then I
And,
didn't know
like-
if it was something like if they don't attack someone, but that might be like 5e.
That's
or something
5e.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Um,
like clearly right now the judges in crowd's outrage isn't getting through to her. She's very clearly lost control. This is she's
Yeah.
fully out of control and needs to be stopped.
Does it still end like after a certain amount of time?
The rage?
Just the whole fight?
Yeah. But you got another 7 rounds or so before it would run out.
Okay. Then, Arias had kind of started like to raise her club in victory to the crowd, but then after seeing this, after she is is she still grabbed by
Yeah,
Ton?
like Ton's
Or-
bear hugging her pretty much.
Okay, I will non-lethally try to smack her across the head.
Yeah,
and attempt to
absolutely.
make her unconscious.
You guys are all making non-lethal attacks with no penalties right now.
Yeah.
She's technically taking a -2 penalty to all her attacks because she's making lethal attacks.
Oh,
A 13 is unfortunately not gonna hit.
I will hero point that.
Sure. A 20 absolutely will. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
11 points of bludgeoning, slamming through the temporary hit points from her rage, catching her directly in her chest while she's held in place by Tauntaun. You even feel like the impact transferring back to you. But she just growls at you and prepares to swing harder. Melida uses this time to sort of stand up and get off to the side. She stays in the ring because she can sort of see the area of effect your magic has, Scophos, and she's like, well, I'm gonna stick in that area if you don't mind, because my face hurts. But she gets out of the way. But it's like, oh, I'll benefit from some magical healing, why not? Can't let this face of mine scar too badly. But at the top of the round, we are back to Aki, who is currently held by Uton, and first thing she's going to do is try and break free from your grip.
Okay.
She is absolutely going to try and escape. Damn. So most of you guys were making like DC 8 to DC 10 flat checks during that whole thing, and as you probably were recognizing, most of them failed. It's good to know it's not just my physical dice, because I'm rolling real poorly with Aki's rolls in server, too. I'm just rolling poorly tonight. Rolling above a 10 is not allowed.
Did I have a nat 1?
Good.
There were, I think, 2 or 3 nat 1s I rolled, yeah. Anytime you guys
Jeez.
took 2 wounds was a nat 1.
Damn.
Which, hey, you guys got 4 nat 20s. I think I got 2 or 3 nat 1s. The disparity's real high. But just goes to show you guys are real good at this thing. Feeling that she cannot break out at the moment, Ton, she is going to try and sort of swing her club back over her shoulder into you.
Yeah, do that at map 5, Aki.
She absolutely will. Thank you kindly.
And a -2 for lethal.
And the -2 for lethal. I'm aware.
I know, I'm just saying it out loud.
And that is going to be a miss on her part. However, she's got a reaction when she misses. As the weapon swings and you pivot and sort of dodge out of the way while keeping your grip on her, a thunderclap follows in its wake. Right next to your head almost. I need you to give me a fortitude save.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a critical failure. What does it do?
You don't know. Do you want to keep your last hero point, or do you
yeah,
want to
I'm
use it
keeping-
here?
Oh, no, I'm keeping it.
Okay, fantastic. So you'll take double damage here.
Okay.
You will take 4 total points of sonic damage from a thunderclap happening right next to your head, and you are going to be deafened.
Okay.
As literally just a thunderclap right next to your ears. Quite loud, makes it hard to hear for a little bit, but you'll only be deafened for a little period of time. Surely map 10 is a good idea here, right? What else is Aki gonna do? Map 10. But we're going to
Let's
leave it
go.
up to the dice. Since she is truly in a rage, she has no target priority whatsoever right now. She is just swinging wildly. And she's swinging fully around back to Aureus here. Which is going to have a -2, but is going to get the backswing +1 on it. Which means a 6 on the die is a big old whiff. On. You are still holding on to Aki. All your weapons are gone, but it's your turn.
Yeah, so, Ton, his head's kind of... and then you see him just unnaturally snap back into focus as he rages.
Fantastic.
And unlike Aki's
Locked
rage,
in.
which is, accompanied by, like, lightning and thunder, his rage is very subtle. You just see his eyes begin to glow a misty white.
Love it.
And I don't have this anymore, so I'm going to drop it. Well, now, Jericho, with grapple, if I want to keep her grappled, I must re-up it, correct?
You must use another action and make a grapple check, yes. Otherwise, it will end at the end of your turn.
All right. I'm going to try to... Well, well, he's entered his rage. He's just going to try to beat her ass.
Fair enough. Yeah, you can just... You're behind her. Headbutt. Hits. Kick her in the shin a couple times.
Oh, crap. I
Which
forgot to make
barbarian
it
has
a
a
spirit
stronger
rage.
skull?
You forgot to what?
Jericho, I forgot to check the spirit rage thing.
You can just turn it on now.
Okay.
As long as you make the correct toggles before you click like the damage button, everything will apply normally.
Well, I already clicked the damage button, so we'll do that
Well,
next
then
time.
close it out and reopen it.
Why is my stuff...
Hmm.
Never mind. I was just going to ask, why is it showing question marks for my dice? I don't have that turned on.
I don't know, but apparently it was for Scoffos as well, so something funky might be happening. Blame
Alright,
Foundry
well,
as per usual.
That's 1, 2... So, we're going to try to hit her again.
Go for it.
Oh,
Okay, why are you guys getting the good rolls? Hold up. Wait a second. I don't like this anymore.
Okay, it's on public roll. Let's see if that does anything. Nope. That was on public roll, so I don't know why it's giving me question marks.
So is it like the die itself is showing question marks, or the actual result
Yeah.
in chat is showing question marks?
The die is showing question
Ow.
marks.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's
Seems
a
to only
die.
happen to the D4. It's weird.
It's only doing it for a D4 for you?
Oh
I
yeah,
see
because
your-
I guess
I
you
see your
rolled
I
it.
see your
D20.
D20, no problem.
That's
Okay,
super
it's a D4.
funky. Foundry, fix your D4.
And
Fix your shit, Foundry!
I think we saw Aureus's 8 on the D10 as well, so
Interesting. That's super weird.
just D4. Weird.
Ton, as you enter a rage and start striking her, you've got feet, you've got your head. Even holding her here, you are still able to unleash unarmed attacks. However, putting a bit more focus onto her blows means that as your turn comes to an end, she is able to fully rip herself free from your grasp. And to bring us to your turn, Scoffos.
He has
Remember,
one still will
Scoffos.
saves.
Your healing's gonna heal her.
Yeah. But it'd only be a D4.
It's only a D4.
We don't know what it rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will maintain it.
Sounds good.
To heal my allies and her on accident.
You just care about everyone so much.
There's my question mark. It's a 1.
Let's
Everybody
go.
gets 1 health back. And then with my second action, really should get away from her, but I don't have that many action economy.
Ton, you should heal as well.
I will use Tanglevine
Okay.
point blank here.
Surely this will go well, right?
Well, if I get a natural 20, she'll be immobilized. So it's like she's grappled. Here we go.
Almost
2.
20.
And also, notably, immobilized does not make a character inherently off guard, I don't think. Just prevents you from move trading.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could just move away from her at that point. I'll just
Fair.
keep that because I only have 1 hero point left. I don't want to use it.
Sure. Yeah, you try and bring some roots up out of the ground, but making the vines appear breaking out of the ground that normally wouldn't be there. They try and wrap around her, and she just stomps her feet, pulls her feet out, and is not affected by them at all. Cyrus, back over to you.
Alrighty. Gonna walk on up
Why are we surrounding my raging Tengu barbarian?
because it's funny.
Now she can't make move actions anyways, except to tumble through.
We're gonna try and hit her. No.
No dice.
You know what? Fuck it.
Oh, we really want her dead. Cool.
Non-lethal.
21 will hit.
Lovely.
7 points of damage. Let's go.
And then I will put my parry back up.
Sounds good. Fantastic. She's definitely taking a number of blows from you guys. She's starting to look injured, but the rage is not fading from her eyes. She seems just dedicated to seeing this through. Arias, we're over to you.
I'm gonna keep trying to knock her out.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Stop. People. Jeez. Calm down.
I mean,
Go,
yeah.
go, go, go.
Knock it off. This is bullying. You didn't hit the critical
I didn't
button.
hit critical. I don't know why.
Yes.
Should I just hit damage again, or just
No, hit the critical button.
Delete that.
See big numbers. I shouldn't have told you to hit the critical button.
You said it, not me. This is
So,
non-lethal, to be clear.
as Ton is smacking her in the back, I think probably like a headbutt and a kick to the shins to knock her off guard. Cyrus, you come running up as she tries to break away from any vines being created by Scophos, and you just sort of slam into her abdomen with your own mace before just settling into a defensive posture. She's off guard. She's falling down, trying to prevent herself from being stuck in place, looking for the next person to hit, and a full-on golf swing from Arias clocks her in the underside of the beak. You guys all hear a loud cracking sound as she is lifted solid 2 feet off the ground before just falling to the ground fully unconscious. 100% knocked out by such a blow. Not dead like
Yes.
Foundry is saying. Just
He's dead.
unconscious.
Check her
That was a little-
pockets.
it looked personal.
She's dead. Look at
Quick.
her pockets.
Take your fucking shoes.
As
Monster
seeing
burst.
this, like, the judges are rushing into the arena. Stop! Stop the fighting! This match is over!
We did.
We did it! Yippee! You did half her maximum health with a single crit. Stop that.
Oh my god.
It's horrifying.
To be fair, it was a max damage crit.
Yeah. As the, like, crowd is still in an uproar, but has turned from an uproar over Aki's actions into more of, like, roaring approval towards you guys for, one, swiftly intervening and exacting some pretty painful-looking comeuppance onto Aki. As the judges come rushing in, medics come rushing in, people like immediately drag you guys over to benches to start checking out and dressing your wounds, while a few tend to Aki as well. Yes.
I'll wave them off. Can I recall knowledge on her to see if that was entirely natural?
Yeah, go for it.
That's a good point. Did it look like when we saw her rage during the elemental encounter?
Yeah, I'd say recall knowledge or sense motive. Anyone who wants to may do so.
Do I need to do that considering I do the same thing?
You know rage. If you want to see like if there's anything funky going on with her rage, you could make a check. Okay, why are we rolling like shit now? Why couldn't we have, kept it in the combat a little bit?
Do I need to target Aki or just?
No, you don't have to.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That just made it a.
It's fine.
society check.
You rolled a 3, Scophos, so
Whatever.
cool. We got 2 3s and a 2 among the group, by the way, on die rolls for these checks.
Hell yeah.
I think it is quite fitting, though, that the one person who can rage is the one who rolled decently on this, and generally has
yeah.
some idea of what's going on. Ton, she's raging. You recognize an elemental rage and her dealing with air and storms specifically. might have something to do with her Tengu heritage. Truly, probably nothing more than someone who does not have nearly as much self-control as you, delighting in a fight and just losing themselves in it.
Aki stoked the nails.
Like, inherently didn't try to do this. Didn't necessarily want to do something wrong, you can tell, but you probably experienced it yourself when you were younger and you were first learning how to control your own rage. She doesn't have that sort of experience you do. You look at her and you go, "Oh, you're a young barbarian, effectively. You're new to this." Oh. Was I like that when I was younger? Oh, I hope not.
Yeah, even through his own rage, Ton's eyes, you just through the white glow, you can kind of see him kind of cringe at the thought of, oh God, was I like that?
Very much someone who is like, you've seen her, you've met with her, very full of herself, does not have the control or respect or anything to back it up. One might even say a very hubristic individual.
Yeah, and that's the kind of person you don't want possessing the power of a barbarian's rage. Barbarians need to do three things. They need to be humble, they need to love giant, deadly beasts to turn into pets, and they need to love food. That's all they need to do.
What sort of barbarians do you know?
Guess I'll
Haven't you seen the meme picture of a barbarian standing next to like a titanic beast saying, "And your name is now Fluffy, and I'm going to tame you."
I've seen those sorts of things. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I'll
as-
sustain the last 8 rounds of that spell too.
Yeah, absolutely. Medics are still going to come up because even as you like try and wave them off, they're like, no, this is our job. You may be magical, but let us do our job. So you heal people as their wounds are closing, but the medics are still going to like force check everyone and make sure there's not any lasting injuries or anything.
They're putting Aki's beak in place so that it heals properly.
Right? Yeah, set the beak back. Put a little like wrap on it to make sure it doesn't move in the healing process. Actually, you know what? No, I think it's kind of funnier if Aki has a slightly misaligned beak from now on. Might help her, recognize her own actions and think about what she does in the future. Have a reminder of, don't cause issues, idiot.
How long do I stay deaf for?
Like 3 rounds total. So
Okay,
another
so
like
by this
6
point, I'm
seconds
going-
after this, you're fine. And your rage, we'll say, also comes to an end pretty quickly.
Okay. Ooh, I have the lantern.
Be funny if she has a brother in the shackles.
Maybe.
I was referring to Crackbeak.
Figured. From the pirate campaign.
Yeah.
But as a few minutes go by, everyone sort of takes time to resolve the situation. Aki is like taken over to her team, heavily berated by the judges, but like off to the side and quietly. They don't want to publicly humiliate her necessarily, but
Aww.
absolutely let her know bad, not okay, squirt bottle.
Nah.
But eventually the judges announce that the grand melee is over. First things first, we would like to congratulate all of the competitors who participated for a wonderful performance. In light of how things ended, Team Aki is fully prohibited from earning any medallions in this event, no matter what their score during the process was. Similarly, while there is no direct reward for it, we would like to thank the Drasticons for each of their members immediately stepping up to help resolve a situation as it went out of hand. You've all done a wonderful job. Thank you. And speaking of the Drasticons, I feel it's a perfect time to announce that they have swept the podium.
Let's go.
All of their members taking at least 4 hits on an enemy, with Cyrus taking 5 full hits on opponents. The only person who was their measure would have been Aki, with her own 4 hits on others. Beyond that, everyone got 2 or maybe 3, mostly 1 hit apiece, with such ferocious fighters. All 9 medallions available are taken by the Drasticons in this event.
Oh,
Damn, we swept this one hard.
we did. Holy crap.
We do have bonus medallions to give, of course.
They're obviously ours.
One
Wow.
of the medals will be given to Sapple, showing excellent martial prowess and the next best contestant out of everyone here. And while we would love to give some to Retienne for making use of padded and painted hooves and being a wonderful sport about it, we would be remiss if we did not give them to Tan and Cyrus for their amazing performance at the end of this competition.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Meaning, as the 4th game comes to an end, the end of day 3, in last place is Team Aki with 7 medallions. In 3rd place are the Pearl Chasers with 8 medallions. In 2nd place are the Golden Pegasi with 9 medallions. And currently in the lead in 1st place are the Drasticons with a whopping 25 medallions to their name.
Let's fucking go.
A group that is realistically so far in the lead, you guys could not participate in the final game and still win this whole thing.
Wasn't this the final game?
No. You have the Amphora Roll tomorrow.
The what?
The Amphora Roll.
What is that?
Are we just eating more rolls?
Well, you'll find out tomorrow.
Oh.
But first things first.
Roll down a hill.
Yeah, basically.
Really?
Oh my god.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
As the games for today come to an end, a very eventful day for you all. The eating competition with a brief fight against some elementals, immediately then helping resolve a spirit haunting Etiosiphon, and then coming for the grand melee that ended with a barbarian losing control and needing to be pacified physically, but putting you guys in such a commanding position in this whole competition. We are going to take a quick break here for people to stand up, stretch, grab some more water, do whatever they need before we come back and move into the final day of the event. So,
Jericho,
yes?
question. Do we get, like, prizes handed to us during the finale? Because if so, I'm going to specifically request that one,
You are very quiet
one-
right now.
Is it better now?
Yes, thank you.
I was gonna say, if we get prizes at the end, I'm gonna specifically request that one guy who does not like me be the person to hand me my prizes.
Well, Drasticon Drakion.
Yeah.
The guy
Unfortunately,
that
he
we're
is
low-key named after?
Yeah.
he is
Let's say,
not
we did it in
helping
your
host
name.
these events.
Damn.
He's
Alright,
been
fair.
helping out with them, but he has not been one of the MCs of them at all.
Okay.
It'll probably be Undil who is in charge of the prizes and the closing ceremony, which there are, of course,
That's
prizes.
good.
But let it not be said that we're not petty people.
So welcome back.
I am welcomed.
As the day comes to an end, the final event brings you guys into late afternoon, sort of evening time. I do, of course, wish to ask if there is anything in particular you guys would like to do in the evening before resting for the night and preparing for tomorrow, which will be the final game, effectively. The final event.
Nah, Aki's a bitch.
Damn.
I think before leaving the area, I would maybe apologize to Aki just for that final blow. Because while I agree that Aki is a bitch for leaving, Dikaios and them, I don't know if she deserves permanent disfigurement.
Oh, what are you talking about? She totally deserves it.
Why do you hate Aki so much?
I mean, they kind of made her hateable.
But she'll sort of finger the slightly misaligned part of her beak now. Well, I mean, if anything, it just goes to show that was a good blow on your part. So, I'd say I learned a good lesson this time. Took a mean blow for my troubles, and... Well, you guys prevented me from doing anything I would regret, so thank you for that.
Glad you
Hey,
understand.
Aki, is it too late to do that bet that you wanted of
See, now you're being petty.
I do say it in a way that's like intended to be like lighthearted and not mean in any way.
Fair. Maybe some other games. After all, we've made some mistakes, and we've lost a chance to compete, so to speak, for victory. But we may be in last now. We'll take second place, don't you worry. Have to maintain some sort of decorum. But I will see you all tomorrow then for the final competition. I mean, if we're going off of individual performances, I suppose, we've got 1 win, you guys have 3. I'll at least bring it back up to 2. May have still lost to you, but I can't let it be such a disgraceful loss, so to speak.
Damn.
I entirely forgot about the bet.
Because she said no to it.
I thought we made it, but it was like we decide at the end what the...
No, she said no on the premise that she didn't want to take away what things you guys might still manage to win. She didn't want to be that mean to you. As we have seen.
Why don't we like her? I don't know.
Look, she's very self-confident.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I have a direct note in my book of Aki is the epitome of hubris, and I went, bet. Advantage, go. But as the days pass, you guys head to night. Oh, ew! Extempore effects. Fuck out of here. That
What?
my modules get messed up. No, I'm confused. My settings. Disgusting.
Effect expired. Oh God, what is all that?
Not good. Let me tell you. That's not even extempore effect. What is that under?
Oh, it's a
no,
Tempest
that is
Rage.
extempore effect. Disable notifications for expired events. Save that. Get out of here. Disgusting. Absolutely criminal behavior. We hate that.
Nice.
But the days progress, and come Monday morning is the final event. You guys have the morning here is the Amphora Roll. The afternoon will be the conclusion of the games, effectively determining the winning team. And then, of course, following that will be the evening's spirits send-off. Sending off Dintolnian and other spirits that have died in the last week and month to make their way to the afterlife. But you guys may do any morning preparations you need to do here. Take a long rest if you need. Finally, roll a different spirit aside from the tree friend, Scoffos. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, it's this guy again. All right. I had him the first day, I think.
There's only so many
Yeah,
options. Hey, there's a new one.
Oh, I was gonna say get Crafter in the vault, and what's his face can come back.
Yeah, Gatreon.
Yeah.
He's just chilling off to the side right now.
We need to decide what happens when they're not in me. I think they just go back to whatever they were doing. So he goes back to the house.
He goes back to Tysifon.
And
Hey, I'm
Tyson's
gonna
like,
intrude
Just
for
sleeping
today.
in Tyasifon's bed when he's not home.
Don't
He's
mind
possessing
me,
the
I'm
armor.
just chilling here.
Something I also nearly forgot and would like to bring up is probably yesterday afternoon after the games, you guys would have gotten a visitor at Terpsime's estate because someone wanted to come and thank you guys for your efforts in dealing with, rescuing the sailors of the Shoal Skimmer. The investors behind that ship definitely wanted to show their appreciation, and so had put together a small reward and brought it over for you guys.
Oh.
Specifically, a total of about 15 gold pieces for you guys as thanks for managing to rescue members of their group and or at least people in their employ, such that they didn't have more deaths on their hands. But coming to the final day, the final event, sort of just around noon, everyone meets up pretty much near the top of South Slope, just beneath the Acropolis, where you guys have noticed throughout the morning, especially since Terpsime's estate is pretty close by, a number of these streets have been marked off and sort of blocked from traffic, going all the way from the top of South Slope down to the harbor, creating a bit of a nuisance trying to get around. If you needed to get to North Slope, you'd have to just go up through the Acropolis, but not the end of the world. As you guys all make your way to the competition's beginning site here at the top of the hill, Undil begins to describe the situation. You see numerous large jars, perhaps made out of tempered clay, pointed base, pretty narrow neck, a pair of handles, not really meant to stand on their own, but amphoras, jugs for storing and shipping liquids, typically wine, oils, fermented sauces on occasion.
Barrel roll.
It's a barrel roll. Ideally, a merchant would load amphorae into a wagon or a ship's hull for transportation, if not carried as necessary. However, sometimes conditions aren't ideal, and the people of Polbilax are nothing if not resourceful. Many, many, many years ago, one of our forebearers, her name long forgotten to history, but a preeminent olive presser here in the city, needed to get her oil to the harbor before her hired ship set sail. But she could not do so with any help. She set one of her amphorae on the side, balanced on top of it, and spun the jar with her feet to steer it down the sloping street toward port.
Fucking shit.
This ended in disaster. However, the audacious athletics have inspired countless others to try here in Polbilax, and Amphora rolling has since become a local sport of ours. Each of our competitors today will have a water-filled amphorae, roughly about their own size, and they must roll it down the pre-marked designated streets, winding their way to the finish line at the harbor. Of course, you are certainly welcome to balance atop it, but if you are not confident in your ability to do so, you are as well more than welcome to run alongside your amphora. The only prohibitions are on lifting and carrying it any more than a few steps at a time, of course. We will, of course, keep the route clear of civilians and property, but there are obstacles that have been set up for you. Market stalls, carts, rubble to complicate your race. Make it to the end. Keep your amphora in the best condition you can, because if there is a tie on time, whoever has the most intact amphora will win. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Jericho, I'm gonna make one demand. They let Lauda be one of the participants. Give Lauda its own barrel.
Laura can be part of one of the obstacles.
Fine.
That's the best they'll
I
allow.
swear to God.
You guys will not be competing all as one team for this.
Oh.
It is a maximum of 2 people competing at a time. So you guys can break up into groups of 2. One person to basically actively be rolling the amphora and turning it, and one person to be helping guide it. Sort of being a pathfinder and helping to deal with the obstacles as they appear. Again, you guys do not all have to participate if you only want to set up or send up 2 of your group, or even one of your group. If you say, we don't need a Pathfinder, we just think one person can have the heart of a champion and get it down entirely on their own, that's fine too. But you guys can break into 2 groups of 2 if you would like. And it would take your guys' average time, basically.
What are the checks?
A lot of different ones.
For rolling the barrel. Oh, is it a lot of different ones?
Rolling the barrel is primarily going to be athletics, acrobatics, and reflex, depending on the obstacle.
Okay. Gotcha.
Being the
Okay.
Pathfinder is what's really going to have a variety of challenges.
Is
Gotcha.
perception one of those roles?
It can be. There's multiple obstacles, and every obstacle will have different ways to overcome it.
Okay. I think I should be a barrel roller because, you know, skill monkey, not this character.
Cyrus should probably be a barrel roller too, I think.
That's what I was thinking.
Got acrobatics and athletics train. That's too good to pass up.
Okay.
And I have a high
Yeah.
reflex.
Yeah, that's true.
So we've got Cyrus and Ton are both going to be taking on the role of rolling amphorae. Arias and Scophos, then, would either of you like to act as a guide for one of them? Or do you want to roll your own amphorae?
No. I'll guide.
Okay. Who are you going to be guiding for?
Ton.
The one who's waving on camera. Fair enough.
Cyrus, would
Then
you like a guide? I'm trying to see. Would that hold you out?
successful guiding will typically act as a aid roll to the person doing the amphora, but there are some special effects at each obstacle that successful or bad guide rolls might impact.
Then do you mind if I guide?
By all means.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Each of your guys' amphorae is effectively 7 bulk. Pretty big, pretty hefty, filled with
Jesus.
water. They only have 10 hit points
Oh crap!
Oh.
and a hardness of 3.
Oh.
Ooh.
So I am going to be
These things
keeping
will
track of your
break
guys' hit points.
Very easily. Got it.
Cyrus, red or blue?
Blue.
Okay, cool. That's purely for determining which die I use to track your hit points.
Makes sense.
So you and Aureus have the blue die, and then Ton and Scophos have my red die. Fantastic. If your amphora becomes broken, it will impose a -2 untyped penalty to the roller for the rest of the challenges. So if it hits half hit points, and I'll let you know if and when that occurs. Depending on what happens, failed and critical failed rolls will cause damage to your amphora. So keep that in mind. You typically only need 1 success to overcome an obstacle, but there are a few of them you might need 2 to overcome, so it might take multiple rounds if you guys don't get a crit success. So, as all of the teams, of course, still going one by one, begin going down the hill, sort of staggered, not just waiting for one group to get all the way to the bottom, because we gotta keep things going quick here.
Yeah.
Which of your guys' group will be going first, just for reference's sake?
Hey, Scophos, you and me, man, we got this. Let's go first.
All right.
Let's do it.
I guess I'm going second.
All right, then the two of you. I think it's important to ask, Ton, are you on top of or adjacent to your amphora?
Scophos, I'm going to leave this up to you. Should Ton go on top, or should he just be to the side of it?
He should live his best life, whatever that is for him.
All right, looks like I'm going on top of it.
Okay. And Cyrus, what choice will you make?
Cyrus will play into the spirit of the game and will go on top.
Fantastic. All right. The two of you jumping
Does that
on
let me
top.
use acrobatics?
On some of them.
Okay.
They're slightly different per obstacle.
Okay.
As the roll begins. Oh, yes.
Out of curiosity, am I able to sustain a spell while we're doing this? I have telekinetic hand.
That
I
would
know it
go
can't
against the
lift on,
spirit of
but
it.
gotta hold him up so he doesn't fall off. Okay, yeah, we will do that.
I mean, I'd say probably not, as you're trying to guide this whole thing, and it is multiple minutes of rolling down this hill.
Yep.
I don't know if it'd be a full 10 minutes or not, but I like the idea. Maybe I'll allow it at a crucial moment if something goes horribly wrong. All right. As both of you staggered begin going down the hill, we're just going to have both sets of people roll simultaneously, since you will come across the same obstacles. But the first obstacle eventually comes after a few turns, relatively short slopes to begin, to give you an opportunity to get used to what it's like to roll and turn your amphorae. But the first obstacle, our guiders, Scophos and Aureus, your only option is perception here as a skill check.
Scophos has the best perception in the party. I like our odds.
To notice something.
All right, that's public, right?
I
This is
have
public,
my
yep.
lantern on. It's like morning. But...
I'm going to say no to the lantern similarly.
I will hero point this,
So
I think.
this is mostly acting as an aid again. There are
Yeah,
potentially
maybe
failures
50.
penalties, but a
Is it
13 is
normally
a failure.
aid?
No.
I'll just hero point it just to.
Sure. Using your last hero point on this. Okay. Fantastic. That is going to be a
Crit success.
that is a crit success, actually. Yeah, it is mostly regular aid DCs on these. So that is going to be a +2 to you, Ton, and a +1 to you, Scoffos, as your guides, respectively, when it comes time, recognize and call out where the slope becomes much steeper, going from the relatively calm downhills to get you used to things to immediately dropping to a massive angle, and potentially causing you to fully lose control, fall off the amphora, and have it roll away from you. Our roller...
Did you mean to say Scoffos for the +1?
Cyrus. Your names are so fucking similar.
Not even close, Jericho. Don't fucking start with that one.
They both start with a S sound. And end with an S.
Your only excuse. Damn.
They start with a CS, sounding the same, and end with an S. The middle, I don't care about.
Mm-hmm.
Cyrus will get a +1. Ton will get a +2. Your checks for this round to roll are athletics or reflex.
I'll do athletics.
Okay,
I'll do reflex.
sounds good.
So the guides are running like alongside you?
Guides are
like,
running
so far
ahead.
as them? Yeah, okay.
23 is a success for you, Cyrus.
Hell yeah.
And a 19 is a success for you, Ton, as your guides keep you apprised that the slope is going to gradually, not even gradually, pretty suddenly increase. Taking the little bit of practice you've gotten, you both manage to maintain control as you're on Foray, roll rapidly down these hills, making a few more turns as you continue to go. Guides, both of you will notice this time, you were told in advance, the judges banned livestock from crossing the route. People and livestock, those are not intended obstacles. The goats on the road right now don't seem to care for the rules of man. Perhaps it's the fact that Laura seems to be amidst them and cajoling them. As you see a little blue lizard popping its head up over sheep backs and goat backs, and causing them to sort of stampede around the road right now.
Thank you, Lauda.
Not just being
Damn, Lauda
in the
did this
way.
twice.
Lauda did this for everyone. Anytime goats managed to get out of the way, Laura said, no, come back here. Lauda's antagonizing the local goat population, and it's your fault for suggesting this.
I didn't suggest this. I wanted Lauda to roll a barrel.
I'd even say it's not just that these goats don't really look willing to get out of the way super quickly. Some of them have even lowered their heads and maybe look ready to headbutt anything that comes near.
Oh, we got the Billy Goats in the group.
Our guiders. You've got a couple options here. Nature, survival, or perhaps even intimidation if you want to try and get those goats gone.
I will survival.
Okay.
Survival.
You already know I'm gonna stomp my feet and rush up like I'm gonna charge them and try to intimidate them out the way.
Fantastic. A success on Scophos' end. And a success on Arrayas' end means our rollers, giving either acrobatics or athletics this time, are both getting a +1 circumstance bonus.
I'm going athletics again.
Acrobatics. I know it's a stylish combatant. I'm just being lazy, and it already has a +1.
That's what you get for being lazy.
No, you.
Okay.
Motherfucker!
Oh no. Well, that means you fail here, Cyrus,
Alright, well.
which
Shit.
is, thankfully, doesn't deal too much damage to your Amphora. You get out of it only taking 1 damage from it. However, you don't fully bypass this obstacle yet. Ton, you haven't fully bypassed it either. This is one of the obstacles that needs 2 successes or a single crit success to overcome. So, as you're getting partway through pretty quickly, Cyrus, you get held back as Laura sees you and charges directly at you out of excitement.
Oh, wonderful.
If guides would like to make another guide roll here to continue trying to get these goats out of the way, they can. Cyrus rolls in advance.
I didn't realize that we were getting.
You've
more
got guides to help you.
I didn't realize
I'm
we were
gonna
getting. They were getting more.
Aura. Yell at the lizard.
No help for me this time. I apologize.
Jericho, does a failure give me a penalty?
No, not in this
Oh my
case.
god.
All right, athletics
Mm.
again then.
That is no penalty for an 11 either, Arias. It just doesn't succeed.
Oh, it's not.
Can't change
Is Cyrus gonna have to
things.
re-roll this, or?
Cyrus is going to have to make a... no, let him keep the 22.
Didn't even matter. Ton is goated.
Ton continues getting through without any issue. Ton, you manage to fully bypass the goats, while Cyrus, you start getting past as finally you and Arias working together manage to get Laura out of the way, and now you just have to get rid of the rest of the goats.
All right.
So I'm just going to keep
Laura
us on the
doesn't
same
listen to me at
obstacle
all.
here before, because I'm keeping track of the rounds it takes each group as well. So one more guide and push roll from you two, or roll, to see if you overcome it, as you are definitely slowing down a little bit.
Yep.
From us on this same obstacle, or? Are you
Yes,
talking about...
yeah, same obstacle, because you
Okay.
guys still have to get over it.
So a guide roll first.
Mhm.
Oh,
Which a critical success on this means you don't even have to roll here, Cyrus.
Sweet.
Since she fully clears the rest of the goats out of the way, getting the offender Laura off to the side, manages to finally stop the goats from being antagonized, and they fully get out of the way. You just continue rolling past at this point. No need to do any more control rolls. The special on this one was a crit success, would automatically earn one of the points needed to overcome this obstacle.
Sweet.
As you guys continue going, unfortunately, Cyrus and Arias held back a little bit by Laura's love for Cyrus, perhaps. But,
Fucking antics, yeah.
right, Laura's antics causing problems as per usual. The show must go on, and as you continue making your way down, perhaps about halfway down towards the harbor at this point, our guides notice a street on the route in pretty dire need of repair. Potholes, gravel, and trash just sort of littering the intersection, and a shallow gutter, one of those ones that's like meant to redirect rainwater, just definitely making this a very unbalanced section of the road for you guys to roll down. So, got a couple options. Perception could just help find a good path for your roller. You'd athletics maybe to quickly sweep away some of the gravel. Crafting would also maybe even let you put a quick bridge together, maybe even a ramp to get over these things.
so this is Seattle.
Basically.
Perception, I guess.
Sure.
I'll use
Oh, close to crit.
athletics and try to remove some of the rubble.
Alrighty. Fantastic. Both of you succeeding, spotting and clearing a path respectively for your rollers. Rollers! Acrobatics or athletics yet again. Each of you getting a +1 on this. Cyrus succeeds. Ton, you fail this one.
All right, well, I'm gonna use my last hero point on this.
Go for it.
Oh, I fail anyways.
Okay.
Did you do the same thing I did?
Yup.
Yes, I rolled a nat 1.
Amazing.
Which notably, because of all the rubble in this area, is going to deal a hefty little bit of damage to your Amphora.
Alright,
Your
how much
Amphora
does it
takes
do?
4 total damage after hardness
Ah.
and is down to 6 hit points. Not broken yet, but damaged. And you
Damn.
fail to overcome this obstacle, while Cyrus, you basically catch up to Ton's time in this situation. As Scoffos, would you like to guide again? The path you spotted only got Ton partway down the road before that gutter sort of caught up the Amphora and hit a nasty nick in it.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, success again.
Wonderful.
Do athletics again.
Don't let us down, Ton.
16.
That's a success on this one.
Okay.
Finally managing to get past it without much issue, breaking past about 60% of the route. These are starting to near the harbor at this point. The last 2 obstacles both need 2 successes to overcome, or a single crit success.
Okay.
And this first obstacle you guys come across is a gate. Someone put up what looks to be a pretty rickety gate blocking the route with a detour indication on it for the route. If you want to follow the original route you were shown, you're going to have to figure out how to get past this gate. You don't know if this detour is like a waste of time, real, or maybe even a distraction someone put up. You guys have to basically choose what you want to do here, whether you want to go straight or around. For our
What are we thinking?
We already won. Let's just go ham.
Okay, ham it is.
So our guide, you have some options here. You wanna go through the gate? I'm assuming that's what go ham is. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I'll leave it up to you. You can try and pick the lock and open it with thievery. You could athletics to just try and break it open. Hell, you could even give me crafting and try and build a ramp real quick to let Ton jump it.
You have any lore skills that might work for this,
Did I?
Kaphos, from your spirits?
Underworld, genealogy, and fortune telling. Both of them have fortune telling.
Unfortunately, even in this instance, I can't allow genealogy lore.
Let's see.
There's no way we could try to tell if it's real or not first. I guess this is happening too quickly.
If the guide
first.
wanted to instead give me a Pol Bilax lore or society check, they could try and determine which route would be like the better route to take.
Oh, interesting. Huh.
But
Is there?
that would
Time to
be
do that, and
instead
then
of
one other
rolling to
thing.
aid, basically.
Mm,
You would make that check.
um.
I think
I'm just gonna
taking that if you want to try and figure it out.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm considering just trying to break it down because
Oh,
lore
that works
wise,
too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Or wise, Arrayus Smash.
Yes.
Well, I do have. I don't remember what esoteric lore applies to.
It allows
That
you to
can't be
recall
far.
knowledge about anything at a penalty.
Yeah.
So that would work
Yeah.
in this case. Instead of pull Bilax lore, you could do esoteric lore at a higher DC.
I guess I will just athletics. 'Cause that's my best skill for
Go for it,
the three
Scoffos.
teams. Yes.
Fantastic.
I'll try to
Your role is
tell-
not acting as an aid here. I will tell you in a moment what you get taught out of
okay.
this.
I'll try to tell if it's legit or not.
Sure.
Wait, sorry. Should I just do recall knowledge or should I roll esoteric lore?
Just roll esoteric lore public, because hero points are allowed in this.
Okay. Oh, that was almost a
A
20,
15 will
okay.
succeed. You recognize that, like, intended route compared to detour. Detour will take longer, but will certainly be safer. It will basically guarantee a success for Cyrus, but will take a full 2 rounds to get down to where you would want to be. You basically would be making so Cyrus doesn't have to make any rolls here. We'll just get 2 automatic successes.
Okay.
Whereas if
Well.
you roll, you at least have the chance for, like, a crit success.
Okay. And if Cyrus continued on not taking the detour, would I still be able to guide?
Not in this run. Now we're on to our normal rolls. Ton, for you.
Okay.
Your DC is reduced in this case because Scoffos breaks the gate partially open to give you an opening through. So you are welcome to go. Cyrus, are you going to take the detour or are you going to just try and ram through the gate?
Is it only an athletics check for the ramming?
Athletics, acrobatics, or performance if you want to be really cool about it.
I'll try to ram through it.
Okay.
We'll do an acrobatics roll.
Ton, you succeed.
I don't.
You certainly do not, Cyrus. You hit the gate, and the gate stops.
Yeah.
Which does deal another damage to your Amphora.
Alright, if it's only one, that's fine. But unfortunate.
Yeah, and you guys are fully up to 6. Unfortunately, with no crit success here, Ton, there's not technically a need for you to roll again because the gate has already gotten past, so you will just continue down normally and finish this, but with no additional roll needed.
Okay.
Cyrus and Reyes, you've got some options. You can still pivot over to the detour route, or since the gate sort of stopped you, Reyes could help try and open it or make a ramp or break it down for you to get past and go down the indicated route. Cyrus.
I mean,
I can try to smash it this time.
yeah, let's just smash it. Fuck it.
I'm gonna run, try to kick it. Oh shit.
Oh well.
Let's
Shit.
go.
Fantastic. That'll be a +2 to you, Cyrus, as Arias just hulks the gate down. Already perhaps a little bit weakened from your Amphora smashing into it, but...
Motherfucker!
Cyrus, no! I have my arms out to catch Cyrus as she falls off the Amphora.
Yeah. And your Amphora takes a full
No.
3 damage from this.
Alright, so it's broken.
The gate is broken down, but unfortunately, it was snagged on some of the damage for the Amphora, and so as it broke down, it pulled the Amphora out from under your feet, causing you to end up falling off the Amphora to roll, hit a wall. You end up getting down normally, but do take a bit of damage on it after a little bit.
Right.
Bringing us to our final obstacle here. As it's the finish line. Your final obstacle is the finish line, because it looks like maybe half of Bilax has showed up to like watch the finish line.
Oh crap!
And it's like any large race, they are overflowing onto the race route, these people.
God.
So, our guiders, I mean, you've got like deception, diplomacy, intimidation, performance, all those normal skills to try and get people out of the way.
Can we have the
May
Minotaur
I-
just start bull rushing people out?
Yeah, literally the same
You
thing.
You
I
might be
did
looked
with
down
the-
on if you do
Uh,
that.
Yeah, that's the
I tried
Boston
to
race
intimidate
all
them.
over again.
All right, diplomacy. Is this an aid again, or?
Yeah, this is falling under aid.
Okay.
Was diplomacy the only option?
Diplomacy, intimidation, deception, performance, any of those would work.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought. Okay, then I will use intimidation. But, make it clear I'm not actually gonna, harm anyone.
Oh. It's not a critical failure.
Well,
Oh my god. Well, what? Don't worry.
I found where all the nat ones went for this session.
Oh
What?
my.
Well, it's a +10.
Oh,
There.
Cyrus, you'll get a +1.
2.
Ton, nothing for you.
Okay.
I think Scophos is just so like wilded out by how stupid
what other?
like. He's trying to be like, get out of the way, but it's just like,
He was
this
too
is
stunned to
ridiculous.
speak.
Acrobatics and athletics are your skills for this, but I will also throw in intimidation as an option if the people on the Amphora want to yell at people to get out of the way.
No, Ton is just he doesn't intimidate
Hey,
people.
there we go.
Nice.
Cyrus, that is a crit success.
Oh shit.
And Ton, that's a
Two
crit
crit
success. Meaning both of you
Let's
get the 2
go.
points you need and successfully bypass the crowd, even with your guiders not particularly helping you get through.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying, Cyrus does a sick kickflip on the Amphora over the crowd.
Fantastic.
Han does like a frickin' triple 360 over the finish line with his barrel.
They're calling them the Tony Hawk of Amphora racing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
As Ton and Scophos, the pair of you managed to get down in 8 rounds. Cyrus and Arrayus, you two took 10 rounds to get your Amphora to the bottom. And, of course, Ton, your Amphora arrived with 6 hit points, I believe. And
Yep.
Cyrus, yours with 5 at the end of it. Your two groups came overwhelmingly in last place for this event.
Okay.
Incredible.
Okay.
As the winning team were the Golden Pegasi, Ifani managing to simply steer the Amphora with her own strength pretty quickly. It's a very damaged Amphora by the time it reaches the bottom, but she got it past everything, and that's what matters. Both the Pearl Chasers and Team Aki made it in 7 rounds. Team Aki herself, controlling the Amphora, managed to get it down to the bottom, still with 9 hit points remaining. Pretty good.
Oh, shit.
Melida does this shit for a living. She got it to the bottom in 7 rounds with an undamaged Amphora.
Damn.
And the bonus medallions go to Melida for having an undamaged Amphora, Aki for still performing quite well for someone who's never done this before, and to the last one goes to sort of Ton and Cyrus combined for struggling, but let's be fair, it was the sick kickflip at the end.
Hell yeah.
Meaning, as the final event comes to a close with cheers going up
I wonder who won.
everywhere. You guys nearly doubled second place, okay? In last place will be Team Aki with 9 medallions.
Yeah!
In third place will be the Pearl Chasers with 12 medallions. In second place will be the Golden Pegasi with 14 medallions. And in first place will be the Drasticons with 26 medallions. Disgusting.
Good.
Absolutely criminal. But as the game comes to an end, and afternoon is setting in pretty heavily, evening is approaching, Undil gathers all of the teams to basically the end where the Amphora Roll is, with everyone watching, to tally the medallions, announce the winners, and sort of as he brings you all over to a sort of podium on the side, there are tables set up, each with different lots of items on them. 4 lots in total. Each team will get a lot. The winning team gets to choose first, though. They have their pick of the lots. But first and foremost, there has to be a bonus for the winners. It can't just be first pick of the lots. That would be lame and boring, and we hate that. No, the winners of this event are all bequeathed with champions' laurels. Beautiful little crowns of laurels to be worn atop the head, but could also be fit to wear atop a helmet or wrapped around your neck as a torque. Signaling...
Guys, but that's incredible.
Yep.
That's amazing, Arias. Thank you for having one in real life.
It's from a Hades 2 cosplay.
Amazing.
These are, of course, meant to signal the wearer's athletic achievements in competition, drawing strength from an adoring crowd when the magic within it is triggered, as these are talismans. I will go ahead.
Folks, this is Jericho giving us a free exemplar dedication.
No,
Victor's Wreath.
no, I am putting these in the party stash because it's 1 per person, and I can't be bothered to give them all to each of you individually. But these are a talisman that will give a bonus to an acrobatics or athletics check you are trained in when you make it. And if you critically succeed, you get temporary hit points, just to show off you're really cool at things.
All right, so are we all gonna wear these all the time?
Yes.
Yes, as you should.
Okay.
However, there are 4 lots of items, and you guys, being the champions, get to go up to the podium and pick first. So, the first lot has a couple of different things. These are all bits of Dintonian's equipment that he used in life, bequeathed to the city and given to the winners. The first lot has a set of elegant leather boots, probably worth a couple gold pieces, but certainly not enchanted. There is a token, a feather of a pyrefowl enchanted with vitalizing magic, similarly acting as a talisman that would be used when you make a recovery check while dying, which will just improve your dying check's degree of success, and also grant temporary hit points. This is an item that can be activated whilst unconscious. I'll be putting these effects in chat, I suppose, so people can read them. But there's one of these tokens as part of this, so it is a one-time one person can maybe not die. And then there is a full cloak of these pyre feathers. Red and orange feathers of a pyrefowl woven into a beautiful cloak, an enchanted cloak that, if you would be affected by fire, once per day you may give yourself resistance to that effect and a bonus to saving throws against it as well. That is the first lot of items. So you guys can choose this lot, which will give you those items. The second lot is a necklace. beautiful little necklace with dangling sort of fish charms on it, something Dintonian wore for a long time that would be quite valuable. There is a set of bronze half-plate armor. Not enchanted in any way, just a set of half-plate made of bronze. Might be a bit more valuable than normal half-plate because of what it's made of, but still just half-plate armor. And the enchanted item in this list is a persona mask. An alabaster mask for your face. Doesn't block your senses or anything, but is meant for artistic and dramatic representations for your person to wear and take on. The third lot really deals with olives. I'm not going to answer why. But there are a couple bottles of wonderful olive oil made by Dintonian himself. 3 bottles specifically of exceptional olive oil. Yes?
Is this the same type of olive oil that we ate with the bread?
Better. This is quite literally described as a bottle of exceptional olive oil.
Okay.
So I will not take any slander to these. These are delightful bottles of oil. There is also a magical scroll enchanted with funeral flames. A spell that will enchant a club or staff to start flaming upon your enemies. Fun little fire buffing spell. And the magical item in this is olives. A branch of olives, specifically. Lush and vibrant, even though it has been harvested for months. Something that is able to grow quickly when placed in any little soil and grows into an olive tree whose olives will heal you and can be harvested for a new gift of olives branch. So
it grows into a new olive tree, basically.
yeah, it grows into an olive tree. You get some healing olives and another gift of olives branch from it, making it reusable.
Okay.
Okay.
So, if you want a fun little olive tree that gives you 8 olives, each of which restores 1 hit point, and nourish you as if you've consumed a full meal. Very important. But the cutting will then fall 8 hours later. So if you're not at the tree 8 hours later, you're not getting the cutting back to keep the item. So keep that in mind.
Is it just whoever picks it up?
Yeah. Because the branch, the cutting, is the magical item. You plant the branch, it grows immediately into a tree, and then 8 hours later, one of the branches falls off with all of the enchantment sucked back into it to be picked up and used again.
Gotcha.
So,
How are these trees not everywhere?
do you not see the uncommon trait?
No, but one is an infinite supply of the trees.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of olive trees here in Iblydos. It's also an uncommon enchanted item. They're not something you're going to come across very frequently. And not many people are actively going to go out of their way to get one, and every single day plant an olive tree. Some people might, not everyone. The final lot, though, is for those who prefer to fight. There is a normal steel shield. There is an enchanted bronze short sword with a minor potency rune on it, effectively a +1. Its scabbard depicts heroes fighting harpies. The shield is painted with a red phoenix on it, and there is a helm once worn by Dintonian, specifically a leather cap with boar tusks sewn into it, creating a sort of scaled helmet, a death tusk helm that allows you to, once per day, if you are doomed or wounded, effectively try an AoE intimidation.
Okay, so what's everyone's vote for what? I vote for the olives.
kind of liking the last one.
Okay. Scophos. Alright,
Only thing
what
I
do you-
know for sure right now is that Lot 2 is trash.
What was lot 2 again?
That was
Oh,
the
Persona
Persona
Mask.
the
Mask.
half
Like,
plate, the persona mask, and
literally,
the necklace.
none of
Yeah.
us are trained in performance. It's terrible for
That's
us.
mostly
none
the
of us
lot you
trained in
take, like
heavy
if you want
armor.
to sell the stuff,
Yeah.
And,
barter
yeah,
it
and
for other
that's
things.
that's no one can wear heavy armor either.
And for me, it's between 1 and 3, I think.
Okay.
Those elegant leather boots are calling out to you.
It's
Yes,
mainly
what
the
about
cloak.
you?
Cloak is
Prefer.
cool.
The cloak is cool.
Yeah, I like the pyre feather stuff. I feel like for the last one. Yeah, I'm also torn between them. The olive one is cool, but I'm also like, how useful would we find it? Because
The 8-hour having to wait is gonna be a pain in the ass.
There's 3
Yeah,
bottles
I
of
mean-
exceptional olive oil
let
in that lot.
me counter with if we plant it like when we go to bed. Like we eat
Yeah, but
before
who's
we
to
go
say
to
someone
sleep,
doesn't sneak in and grab it while we're asleep?
but that'll be 8 hours later. We'll be awake
Or an
by then,
animal.
right?
that's true. We could
The
plant
cutting
it
does not
overnight.
fall for 8 hours.
Although, if we plant it, it immediately.
And we can start an olive farm.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever the point of
We
this
could be the
campaign
hero
is, we
gods of
don't care
olives.
anymore. Olive farm.
we can like derail this campaign by trying to figure out his recipe for
Okay,
exceptional
okay,
It's
so
a
it
olive
sounds
side
oil.
like-
earn income action.
GM, I
Okay.
want a 6-month time skip. What's our olive farm look like? What are our profits?
So it looks like everyone is in agreement that we don't want number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already closed
Okay.
that.
Okay. Who wants number 1? Raise your hand. Okay, nobody. Okay, so nobody wants number 1. So it's down to the olive oils and the 4th one. Who wants the olive oils? Me.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Sorry, wait. Me too, but I'm reading the Death Tusk Helm one more time. Sorry.
That was my biggest one. Is the Death Tusk Helm is really good for anyone with the intimidation stuff.
It does.
Yeah, that's
However,
true.
keep in mind, it is a once per day when your turn begins, and you specifically have to be doomed or wounded value.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
that's
basically
pretty
have to have
specific.
gone
where-
down and been brought back up to be able to use
Yeah,
it.
this-
Mhm.
In my opinion, if we're picking 4, the reason is the free +1 weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
but-
too.
Well, aren't we using the crafting rules for our weapons?
Not everyone.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I don't. I'm not going to use a short sword, so I don't care.
Right.
I would
Yeah,
probably
that-
use
that-
it until I can craft a weapon.
well, that Death Tusk
Two
Helm,
plus
that's
one.
for the Warrior of Legend fighter archetype, and we all
Oh,
know
it
it.
absolutely is.
Lot 3 or lot 4? Which
I'm-
one do we want? There are
Here's-
people waiting.
I'm
Does
good
the-
with 3.
Yeah, I want 3.
Okay. All right, we got
I
3
just have
votes.
a-
Three.
That's the party's.
Scophos?
A question about the funeral flames. Does his Tetsubo count as a club?
It's in the club group, but it is not a club.
Yeah, it's in the club group. So I'm probably going to say no to that.
Aw.
So we can't use that.
It would be cool. I'm not letting him buff the Tetsubo any further, though.
That's
I mean-
one shot.
Why not?
Maybe it's a spell scroll. Maybe I'll allow it just so it doesn't go to waste.
Yeah, it's a scroll. It's fine.
I'll just say if you buy another scroll of this, it won't work.
It's
Okay,
it's
so it looks like-
Dintonian's scroll, so he can do
Yeah,
it to any club
Dintonian's
group
a
weapon.
failed ascension to hero god. Got a little bit of mythic goody in it.
All right, so it looks like our choice is the 3rd one, the olive oils.
Yeah.
Fantastic, my favorite. You guys get 3 bottles of exceptional olive oil, each worth 3 gold pieces. So that's 9 gold of olive oil right there. That's some real good olive oil, let me tell you. A scroll of funeral flames, a rank 1 spell scroll, and the gift of olives. Oh, glorious day, the gift of olives.
Cyrus is.
I think I still just it just amazes me, even though it's an uncommon magic item, You could literally start an olive farm in less than a year and just have fully grown trees.
Yeah.
If you have 3 people, you could grow 3 trees a day.
We're living in a
If
world
you
where
if you cycle, you know.
I'd say no, because it's not an invested item. So it is the item itself is a once per day activation. No
Oh,
matter
does it
who
say
is
once
using
per day? Oh, it does.
Yeah,
I didn't read
frequency
that
once per
part.
day. Otherwise, that'd be real nutty. Gotta remember, Ton, we're living in a world where kineticists are real.
Yeah.
This doesn't break the
That's right.
rules that much.
That's right. I remember. Wood Kinesis, infinite rank 10 heal or protector trees.
Yeah.
So, as you guys finish up, the other groups go up to take their choices as well. I'd say probably, we'll say the Pearl Chasers take lot 2, the Golden Pegasi take lot 1, and Team Aki takes lot 4. Not that
Of
Aki
course
would
they
ever use a short sword, but hey.
They can just transfer the room.
Very fitting. As the award ceremony comes to an end, the people cheer for what this all was, and Undil gives everyone a reminder. Remember, these games honored our beloved Dentonian, whose spirit will be amongst those we guide to the sea tonight. Please, join us outside the main gate at sundown, so that we may bid him safe journeys one last time.
And nothing will absolutely go wrong.
Shut the fuck up. Why are you trying to cause problems? Let the dead rest in peace, damn it.
Am I wrong?
Jericho, the
Yes.
air elemental parts,
Mm-hmm.
what can those be used for?
Fun things.
Okay.
I'll have the exact stuff for you next session, because I forgot to add in the description for what they can be used for. But could be mainly used for like a lightning enchantment on your equipment if you wanted to. That'd be the main use of it. Might also be used. What were their main stats? Game where they were. Use despair. Paul. They could also be used for potentially something that buff like your dexterities focused stuff, for dexterity focused enchantment, or something to give dark vision maybe. Those would be the main things it could probably be used for.
Okay.
But you guys maybe have 2 hours or so before the send off tonight, if there is anything in particular you would like to do in advance of that.
Ton would like to go over to all the competitors, shake their hands, congratulate them. You know, it was
Yeah.
a fun time.
Everyone would like super honestly, like everyone's chatting with one another as this all comes to an end, and Fel would probably speak up. Hey, I mean, we've got some time. Do we all want to go to an early dinner together?
I don't. That actually sounds like a great idea. Turns to Scophos and Cyrus and Noreus. What do y'all think?
Sounds good to me.
Big dinner?
Yeah. I could eat.
Big dinner.
Nice place for dinner, right?
Yeah, we'll find some place. As all of you head off to some local areas, maybe not a full sit-down restaurant. It's probably more like you guys go to a couple different vendors and everyone picks up like what sort of street food they're looking for, and you all just find a spot maybe up in the Kylix and just camp out in the park a
plant
little
an
bit.
olive tree.
You plant an olive tree. Fantastic. Is that all you're gonna eat? An olive for dinner?
No, Cyrus
One-
would actually gag at having to eat the olives.
One singular nourishing olive.
Right.
Can I interest you in an olive in this trying time?
God, no.
I
Are we
interest
gonna break
you
out
in
the
olive,
fancy
damn
olive
it.
oil?
What, Arias?
Oh, are we gonna open the fancy olive oil bottle, or are we saving that?
That's a good
Selling that
question.
shit. We are selling
Not,
that
not sharing
shit.
it with these plebeians?
You don't
Nah, I
like
want the
olive
money.
oil?
Hey, you need some more for the next time we fight the octopuses.
There you go.
Wait. Steven, you
Oh.
don't like olive oil in real life?
Oh no, I don't mind that. I'm just saying, 9 gold is 9 gold.
We are poor level
Tom
1
wants-
PCs.
Well, Tom wants to save one
Not
bottle
wrong.
of it.
6 gold is 6 gold.
Yeah, we can save one and sell the other two.
This olive oil is a third of my net wealth. That's crazy.
To be fair, I'll go ahead and distribute the coinage, I suppose, that you guys got as a reward. We'll give everyone a little under 4 gold pieces in total
Yeah.
for saving those members of the Shoal Skimmer. But as you guys all enjoy a wonderful meal together before heading back sort of between the Kylix and South Slope for the spirits send off, you sort of fall kind of in line with a number of other citizens, everyone carrying lanterns. 1,000-odd people making their way pretty somberly towards the edges of the city. Everyone sort of begins to set up, stand vigil a few steps off the main roads. You guys probably meet back up with anyone in particular you wish to that you would like to stand along. There are spare torches for everyone, allowing you guys to stand sort of near the front of the crowd, where the spirits will be arriving. And for those of you who are unaware, this is a long-standing tradition here in Bilax. Many, many, many long years ago, the hero god Loptolian shepherded recently deceased to the afterlife, the spirits walking along the bioluminescent wake of his boat. He perished long ago, but the spirits of the dead across Iblydos still every moonday walk to the sea as if answering the call of Loptolian, his guidance to the afterlife. In modern day, Bilax and other places guide these spirits with torches and pyres, lighting their way like the bioluminescent boat, ensuring the dead don't get lost, and as such will then haunt the land, and giving them one last look at their loved ones. This tradition would not normally have so many people here, but Dintonian was beloved by the city. His death draws an especially large crowd. With you all standing sort of near the front alongside the other competitors, all of you having competed for both the city and Dintonian's honor. I can't speak. Undead begin to arrive. Glowing faintly with spectral light, the souls of the recently deceased march along the road, gazing at the onlookers with wonder. Every now and then, some of them even starting to leave the road, only to be repelled by the heat of the lanterns and torches. You hear the people of the city, the crowd, softly encouraging them onwards. Some toss flower petals on the road, some even call out messages to be carried to their own loved ones in the afterlife by new arrivals. Over the course of a few minutes, scores of spirits have joined this procession. including a spectral figure standing head and shoulders above the rest, still clad in beautiful bronzed armor. Armor you guys yourselves had the option of taking earlier today. A figure who draws gasps and sighs of wonder as he marches towards the afterlife, a spectral Dintonian. Procession continues down the road. Another light appears. No warning. Faster than anything, and way up in the sky, a screaming star, it looks like. Trailing angry red flames westward. Very, very close. Maybe only a mile above you. Far closer than any star should. Next moment, a sonic boom crashes into the crowd, bowling over people, extinguishing some of the lanterns. Sparks begin to fall, landing amidst the crowd, amidst the spirits. Where those sparks fall, however, you all begin to notice the faces of spirits contorting. Confusion, rage filling their expressions as they lunge out of the crowd at bystanders. What do you guys do?
Oh no! Once the map loads. Come on, Foundry.
Come on, Foundry, load quickly, please. Thank you. Come on. Chop, chop. Go back, Bilax, and then activate again, because maybe that's causing the issue. I don't know.
It's there for me now.
Theoretically,
Oh,
there's a
there we
lot more
go.
people on the road. I just don't have a shitload of tokens to fill this space and slow it down. But there are spirits lunging about towards people. What are you guys doing? What do you do?
Now, Jericho, previously the light from the torches and the lanterns kept the spirits on the road, correct?
Yeah.
But the seeming starlight, when it hit them, it seemed to enrage them.
That's what it looks like. And many lights have been extinguished by the bowling or over of people, the sonic boom following this meteor, this star as it streaked past, has knocked over a lot of people.
Is my torch still lit?
I'll say for the moment, yes.
Okay, are there any ghosts lunging at people near me?
Yeah, there's a couple generally near you guys. It's not like all
Alright,
the ghosts are causing problems. There's a few that are doing so. It's not the majority of them.
I would like to recall knowledge.
Sure. Yeah.
I'd like to interpose my torch between a person and the spirit trying to go for them, see if it does anything.
Okay, you're going to be jumping into this. Cool. Then we're going to be rolling initiative after we see Scophos' recall knowledge.
I have spirit lore.
You've
I
got
have fortune
spirit
telling.
lore. And if there's one thing you're certain of right now, you've never seen something like this happen before. You have no frame of reference.
Yep.
This
Initiative.
Give me initiative rolls, people.
Okay.
Okay.
Your characters might not know exactly what has happened, but you as players should be quite familiar. The Godsrain has begun.
Oh, fuck. That's what I thought it was. It's like, oh, that's a drop of Gorum's blood.
It's not drops of his blood falling. No. It is sparks following the trail of this meteor landing, like actual sparks of flame falling. But there are maybe 3 spirits close to you guys, presenting a general immediate threat, which I gotta say, love the art for these guys.
And I will go into a rage.
Yeah,
on
go
this,
for it.
character.
I will leave it up to you guys to reasonably decide if you think you have weapons drawn as this breaks out.
Pon, like normal, has his Tetsubo just like over his shoulder in one hand because he was holding his torch with the other.
Fair enough.
Yeah, mine would be on my back.
Okay. The spirit closest to you guys is the one that acts first in this moment, as it charges towards the crowd, taking 2 actions and reaches out to grasp at the living. Cyrus, you happening to be the closest one here, as it reaches forth to try and grab you. Also, make sure you switched out of your tournament armor back to your normal armor, and your tournament stuff can just be deleted from your inventory. It doesn't have any value or anything. Cyrus, you
Also,
mentioned...
Araya should be full health, right?
Yes, yeah, make sure you're at full health right now.
Yes.
Arrayus.
I'm not sure. I guess when I...
A long rest does
Yes,
not
but
immediately
I
heal a
think-
creature to
yeah.
full health. To keep in mind.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
but I healed everybody.
yes, you healed everyone.
Yeah, thanks.
Cyrus, you managed to avoid this ghostly touch towards you, and Scophos, you're the next one to react.
Oh boy. What did I? All right, I think first thing will be recall knowledge on the creature.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just to see what I know. I'm gonna. Are they like other undead hurt by healing magic?
Yeah. These appear to be spirits, not directly
Oh, no.
undead. So they are incorporeal, but healing magic, both vitality and void, neither will have an effect on them.
All right.
They are dead creatures, but have not become undead. They are passing on to the afterlife.
Ooh. Okay. I will throw a divine lance at the one attacking Cyrus.
Good. That's a crit. Absolutely amazing.
All right.
As you lash out with divine magic, immediately hitting this spirit, and whatever spark touched it, whatever filled it, is disintegrated. The spirit itself is not destroyed by your magic, but whatever was enraging it is, as immediate confusion fills its features. It shakes its head, the fury fading from its body as it looks about, unsure of what exactly is going on. Ton, you're up.
You did not deserve that. Head towards the light.
I'm gonna stride right here,
Okay.
and then prepare to strike whatever spirit gets within my range.
Sure. I do believe specifically a Tetsubo is a 2-handed weapon, so if you're only one-handing it right now, you will not be able to swing it. You would only be able to
Okay, well
attack
then
with your torch.
I'm going to delay.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna delay. So
Arrayus, we're up to you.
I was probably carrying my normal lantern in one hand and like a normal torch in the other.
Sure.
So I will drop and extinguish the torch and draw my axe.
Sounds good.
And I was trying to see what the range is on exploit vulnerability. Is it just a creature you can see?
Yeah, pretty much. Exploit vulnerability,
okay.
kind of nutty.
Just a
Okay.
bit.
Then I will do that on these creatures.
Sir, generally. I had them start a bit far away.
Should I be... I don't know if I'm targeting one or if I should have it
You are
targeted
not
for
right
this.
now. You should target the one you want to specifically exploit against.
Okay, I might... it's... Should it be... Is it... It's double right click, right? Or just right click?
I mean, if you just hover it and hit T, that targets them.
Okay, that's working. I don't know. Okay, I was doing something wrong, but that's working. Okay.
I think double clicking will target as well, but I just always hover T.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You look at these things, you recognize their spirits, especially with Scophos calling it out. You know they don't have any weaknesses normally. They have normal spirit immunities, which are going to be things like bleed, disease, paralyzed, poison, and unconscious. And they are going to resist all damage by 3, except force, ghost touch, or spirit. And specifically in these guys' case, fire bypasses their resistance. And that resistance is doubled against non-magical stuff.
Okay. I will call that out to everyone. And
Realize
then
I was muted the entire time.
oh,
Damn.
Let's go.
Unfortunate.
however, I am also far away.
You are indeed, yes. You have switched your weapon and
will,
exploited vulnerability, so you've only got 1 action left.
Yes.
I will also call out, this one is specifically the spirit of Dintonian.
Oh crap.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Okay. And it's become like it's like attacking people.
Looks to be. Like, it hasn't had the chance to move yet with how quickly you guys react, but you see that same fury and confusion contorting his facial expressions that has contorted the faces of spirits quicker to act.
All right. Then I'll just. Oh wait, I can only move 25. I'll move up. Yeah.
All right. Then that is going to bring us to his turn. And he is just going to go right through you. Because he senses someone that's a little bit funky right now, let's say. As he is going to approach you, Scophos, that rage present on his feature. And
he's probably like, I'm okay back here. Just like, oh shit.
And you're actually going to hear him speak to you very quietly. Body. It's open. Let me in. And he is going to try and touch you. Roll a 21 to do so. For 9 points of spirit damage to you, Scophos.
Ow.
Ow.
But that does it for his turn.
I'd like to come back into initiative here.
Yeah, go for it.
So, release torch, free action. First action, grab the Tetsubo two-handed.
Mhm.
Third action, stride to right there. And sorry, D'Antonio, but
D'Antonio.
Also, yeah, that's what I'm calling him. Jericho, Because of my rage, my attacks have the ghost touch property ruin,
Yep.
the effects of it. Okay. Here
Get
we
that
go.
at level 1. I thought you didn't get that till like 3 or something. Damn.
Level 1.
Nice.
Oh god.
Uh,
Goodbye, Dentonian.
Goodbye, Dentonian.
Oh well, low damage, but still 20 damage.
20 is exactly how many hit points he had.
Oh goddamn!
Because these guys have low hit points because they have resistance. As you
Goodbye, Dentonian.
smack the anger out of him, your weapon is able to physically touch spirits. Dentonian's hand is about halfway, like, past the wrist into Scophos' chest right now. You smack Dentonian, and with the ability to touch spirits, you're able to push it. And you push the entirety of Dentonian's spirit into Scophos' body as he vanishes. Good job! This will have
I
no
wasn't
lasting
swinging that way.
consequences.
I was swinging for him
He's
to go
fine.
to the left.
Oh, too bad
That
you
was
didn't
not my
specify.
intention.
Congratulations,
I'm going
you've
to be-
given Scophos a new ick. Good job.
I'm going to be specified from now on.
Doing this on purpose.
Oh boy.
Well, that brings us to the final enraged spirit that is not going to learn any lessons and come charging at you, Arias. And try to touch you a couple times with the
I'm gonna
ghostly
go for
hand.
Scophos. He can have a third one.
More spirits for Scophos. He will succeed the second time. His first blow you dodge out of the way of, but looking back to check on Scophos, you are not quick enough to react to the second blow of this guy as it touches and drags a portion of your soul, disconnecting it and dealing a little bit of spirit damage to you. Cyrus! What are you
what's
gonna
great?
do?
I'm not gonna bother fucking drawing my weapons because I can't do damage to them.
You could, they're just gonna resist it.
Jericho, they have double resistance to all my damage.
Yeah, and?
Yeah. So,
You could deal 1 damage if you rolled max.
no. I realized I should have been. I'm gonna turn off that fucking light.
It's very
I
light.
had a lit torch.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We're gonna run up.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna smack it with a torch.
Let's go! You just have to roll a nat 20. Just crit, forehead.
That's not a crit.
I mean, there's a 2 in it.
And then I'm gonna prepare with one for all for Scophos.
Sounds good. Scophos, you've just had a spirit shoved into your body.
Would you say that shoves out the one that's currently in me?
At the moment, no.
Okay.
Because Dentonian is recovering at the moment. And
Oh, yeah, I
he's...
guess you did get
he-
walloped.
Had he perhaps knocked you unconscious, he would have shoved out what was currently in power, but because he was effectively taken out first, he does not have the strength to push out any other spirits at the moment.
Okay. Reyes is so big.
My favorite thing is how these stat blocks were designed. They took the Fisher NPC stat blocks and just slapped the spirit trait on it and the damage resistances
Amazing.
and changed its melee attack. And said, sold. Here's your stat block, idiot.
Sure.
I don't think there's a way I can make one move action and throw something at him without the penalty.
What's your speed?
Um,
25?
25, yeah.
Yeah, probably not. Not without him having lesser cover,
All right.
at least.
How far away is 35 feet? No.
What a shame.
He goes last. I mean, Tom's gonna kill the shit
Yeah,
out of him.
everyone gets to go before this guy goes again.
Except for me.
Well, yeah, but you're aiding. Oh yeah, don't forget that, Scoffos. You are going to get an aid if you attack.
Yeah.
That's true as well.
Actually, Cyrus, you would not have been able to aid Scoffos, because I believe One for All is a 30-foot range, is it not?
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, within 30 feet.
Yeah. Scoffos was...
All right,
Anyway, Ton, here you go.
Fair enough.
I will. Yeah, I'll just 5-foot step forward.
Sure.
It's within 30 feet of me, and I'm gonna cast Ill Omen on it.
Oh. Okay. Who needs cover when will save?
Will it save?
That is a natural 1, just to end things off on a good note.
Oh shit.
Amazing.
All right, so it must always roll twice and use the worst result on its attack roll
Nice.
first.
Nice.
Cool. Until the start of your next turn, it will have misfortune on all attack rolls it makes. Arias, we are back to you then.
Oh, I didn't realize
Okay.
Reyes was first.
And I. Oh. And I need to. I had it was personal antithesis that I was exploiting on the other one, right?
Yes, so you will not get any bonuses if you attack this guy now. You would have to re-up. Exploit
Yes, so I
vulnerability.
will do that. Because
That will be a success. You get it back up.
okay, and then I will make some
See a doctor if you're struggling with that.
strikes against this guy,
Alrighty. Cyrus, shut up.
and it does make my weapon magical, I think.
I believe it does. That is
It
a
still
hit.
resists it. Oh, great damage.
For 7 points of damage. It does resist some of it, but then it takes more because of your personal antithesis. This guy's pretty badly injured already. You've knocked the angry mostly out of him.
Knocked the angry out, like he looks like he's gonna flee.
Mostly. He's still angry, just not as angry. Oh, so hit him
Oh
again.
my god.
Well,
Oh, we really are ending
Make
on some nat
another
ones.
Make another strike and completely miss.
All right. Ton, can you take
It's
out the final
Bumble my
spirit?
axe.
Well, let's see. 2 stride actions over there.
Get your aid.
roll.
Vaulting over my shoulders.
Oh yeah, wait for the aid.
That was almost another
Well.
one. Ton, you know what
Damn.
to do here.
Okay.
Alright, that was like the most boring roll you could have gotten.
Let's go.
Notably, an exact crit success,
Okay,
but
because of the sweet. Oh my god.
super boring. A 13? Come on. As you guys focus on taking down some of the spirits directly around you, others use their torches to ward off the spirits even as they grow frenzied. This whole thing only lasts 2-3 minutes maybe before the fury fades from all of the spirits. The ones who were getting out of line perhaps seem to recognize what happened or something. Sheepish expressions on their face as they scurry back in line, and nearly all of the spirits speed up to head towards the sea. Dintonian's spirit sort of cautiously pulls himself out of you, Scoffos, gives you a maybe sage nod, and rejoins the procession down towards the waters. Some of the spirits maybe flee in shame towards the woods. You guys see some like mouthing apologies to people. But everyone's certainly freaked out by what happened. The procession comes to an end, but things are disorderly. No one knows exactly what streaked overhead, what's happening. Everyone's got theories, of course. But whatever it was, it might lead this city to ruin or prosperity. And maybe you guys will have a part to play in that. But I think you've shown, as you are, your current strength may not be enough to combat whatever dangers may come. So, as we end session for the night here, I'd like all of you to level up.
Yay!
Thank you all so much for playing. I hope you enjoyed. Congratulations on winning the games in such a commanding way.
Hell yeah.
But the Godsrain has brought great change to Iblydos. And how that may affect the land and yourselves remains to be seen. You can only hope that you will survive what troubles come your way. So, see y'all then.